How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the stream. Hope you guys are having a wonderful day. How are all you guys doing? I love the spam in the chat, by the way. I think it's fucking hilarious. Keep it up, my boys. Keep it up. How y'all doing? Welcome back to another stream. Hope you guys are having a good one, though. We're back. I took, like, what, 2 days off? Because Thursday's my normal day off, but I also took Wednesday off. I originally did say I was gonna shave, but that didn't happen. We're looking homeless as fuck today. What's up, Minimi? What's up, Obito, Brandon, my man, Mohammed, Mike Sting, Corey, Michael, Kren, Will, Revenge, Fortin. How are you guys doing? Welcome back to another stream. Hope you guys are having a beautiful, wonderful day. We're gonna start this day off with some 5v5 1v1 duels over on the EU side. Boys, get on here. Dalaran, the beautiful neck beard. Exactly, dude. I'm a fucking level 20, level 80 wizard, dude. Level 80 warlock here, hanging out, growing my big ass beard, dude. We're gonna be Gandalf soon. Let's go, boys. Let's go. Cool. Just wanted to say my opinion before the stream starts. Yeah, I get your revenge. Not a lot we can do about it, though. Not a lot we can do about it. Stealthies and re-stealths. I'm gonna give you guys a firm warning. Can you guys please help me make the stream super fun and exciting by not playing to win? It just doesn't work. Revenge, it just doesn't quite work as well as I would want it to, man. I know. I really don't want the stealthies to be stealthing all day either. But hey, that's the name of the game, man. That is the name of the game. Just everybody be cool, though. Perfect. I have my camera in position. Perfect for the duels. Alrighty, boys. Let's get it going. Hop on EU right now. We're going to get some 5v5 duels over for EU going. I need an alliance group. I need a horde group. I need as many groups as you guys got. I don't care if it's 2 alliance group, 2 horde groups. If any of you guys know how to do these or done these duels before, please be a nice guy. Start up a bunch of groups. It's easy, too. It's really easy to start groups. You just go to custom pre-made, custom PvP, start a group, call it something like 5v5 1v1 duels, and then let everybody join you. You list yourself, and everybody wants to join on Alliance or Horde. Just look up 5v5 in the search, and you should be good to go. What do we got? Poggers. I can make groups. Corey, sounds good. I can make a group. Horde. Alright, Minimi is making one. Making a group. Zakati's already making one. I got a group in the Horde, man. Welcome back. Yo, what's up, chicken? How you doing, Pelcher? How you doing, my dude? I'm gonna delete mine, though, before somebody's like, oh, that's Dal. Oh, I want to join Dal because I can't actually play. I don't have a max level on EU. Not yet. Dal finally started in Mythic's. Been enjoying them so much. Mythic dungeons, or talk about Mythic raids, or just Mythic raids, or Mythic PvE in general. EU dance game, dude. Friday's always been a day for EU. I have to do EU. Like, I have to do. Do you know how many people watch me from EU? Boy. Kite someone's burst defensively by LOS on them. Is the right thing to do. If not, duels are rigged, TBH. Yeah, because they do have some classes like warriors, for example, that are better at just like chopping away at somebody. And if you can't CC them, can't run away from them, what chance do you got? Yeah, we're not even gonna. We can't do anything about it, dude. Blizzard ever enables for us maybe so we can make our own rules in duels. Maybe I could do stuff like the eye spawn a lot more often, giving players a chance to find rogues a lot more. But you know, we're just gonna play it out how the game is meant to be played. How does that sound? Yeah. Hey Dal, do you know who Zero is? Zero? I know a couple Zeros, man. I'm a Zero. Look at me. Germans are here. The Germans! The Germans are here! How you guys doing? Germans? Hi, it sounds weird when I just say hey Germans, how you doing? That sounds weird, dude. That sounds just weird. What up, Dalaran? How you doing, my man? How you doing, my dude? What up, Tompa, my man? You want to bring in your Fire Mage? Join one of the groups? We got some groups making right now, guys. We got some groups happening right now. If you guys want to join any of the groups on Alliance or Horde, you go to PvP, player versus player, pre-made, custom, find a group, type in the word 5v5, enter. Oh, you got yourself a group. Alrighty. So we got Minimi with a group ready. Now we just need another group. And we can queue multiple groups against one another as much as we can. So if you guys got a group and you're waiting to get queued, just tell everybody, hey, wait, we're going to queue the next one. Just have a group ready ahead of time. Alright, Zakati and Minimi got a group of 5 people. Spectator spectator match. Me, not me, and Zikari. 5. Let's do good old. Let's start out with Dalaran Sewers, man, because usually we do good old Grand, but I feel like we've done so many duels in Grand, which is like the staple map. I like Dalaran, man. I like the map in Dalaran. We're gonna try queuing you guys against one another. We'll see how that goes. Queued up, Dalaran Sewers. Alrighty, boys, we already got a duel started. That was pretty quick. You guys are beautiful. Thank you so much for helping me do this. Alright, let me get the whole recording going, because all these are gonna go on YouTube. Switch. Alrighty. What do we got, boys? Who do we got today as a first duel for us to start with? On the Alliance, we got Aelwid, Fortin, making a comeback. Pakun, ooh, that's a new guy. Such Fab, haven't seen this beautiful motherfucker in a while. And then we got Zikati. On the Horde side, we got Dead. We got Lalu coming back. Oh my god. Mary, ooh, what is his name? Marinator, Prox, and Ezekiel. Dude, you got like the gods of both sides. We got Fortin, we got Such Fab, Zikati, we got Lalu, Dead, Prox. Like, we got all these guys, the big boys, man. Alrighty, boys. Good luck. Have fun. As per usual, raid buffs are okay. What up, Sans? How you doing, my man? Raid buffs are okay. Warlock buffs and stones are fine. Oh, druids be out of stealth unless you're dueling. Rogues be out of stealth unless you're dueling. Druids don't even be in cat form unless you're dueling. Past that, y'all good to go. Good luck. Have fun, everybody. We'll see who goes up first for the Alliance. Do I get an Elwood creating a soul stone? It looks like everybody wants to snag this. And we do have Marinus setting up what looks like a gateway all the way to the other side. Oh, are they still trying to figure out the roles? I think they're still trying to figure out who's going first, who's doing roles. Looks like it's going to be Prox in the opener. He's stealthing up, letting everybody know that, hey, I'm the one dueling. You guys can come out. How does the Kultiran human beard? How does the Kultiran beard a mustache? Dude, I'm glad I got to change. Do an IRL character change to a Kultiran. You know, just a race swap to a Kultiran. The beautiful mustache and the beard. Needs to put some wax in it, but otherwise it's doing good. Just got to get an open up by Prox. Waiting out the stun. That's going to be a big income by Prox. Also damage. That's going to be Thorns coming out of this Feral. And it's going to be a big old Apocalypse coming out pretty early for Zikati. AMS for this Thorns. Trying to deal as much damage to the Feral. Getting re-stunned up, but his health is just not moving anywhere. Prox's health, on the other hand, is about a half health. Gonna dip behind the pillar, get a bunch of heals, regrowth himself to full, while Zikati is sitting a full root. So for Zikati, this is going to be a question of how does he come back to this Feral? How does he keep his health low without letting this Feral reset? I actually called him this pet reset because it's a cat. It looks like a... honestly, in some sense, whenever he's a cat form, looks like a hunter's pet. Stacking necrotics on this Feral. Zikati is still hanging out, doing just fine. Going for some big heals right now. Big heal strat early. Another stun onto Prox. Needs to get some big damage going into the second stun to force out lots of cooldowns out of Prox. Thorns are coming out for Zikati. AMS is not going to be up for another 10 seconds. It is burning a lot of his big defensive. Lichborn is coming out right now, and Prox is going to be able to bail out of there for just a quick second. MS is going to be available next time. The pet is getting beefed up, so Prox is actually taking a bit of damage. It is going to pop a wall right now. Still is holding on to his heal. So no more defenses available. Only has one heal. Trying to go for his own regrowths and swift meds right now. And Zikati is just running after him. Prox is able to recover full health. We had to pop his big heal though to make it happen. Zikati is still holding on to his big defensives. This is going to be him trying to pop some big damage, coming in with a huge frenzy, stacking up a lot of necrotics onto Prox, and Prox is going to dip away as Zikati's cooldowns are coming out. But it's still just chill, way away from him. Zikati's health is still doing just fine. The bleeds are ticking down, but he's managing. Full stun onto Prox. Prox has no defenses left. That's going to be Thorns coming out into AMS for Zikati, so he actually can deal with a lot of those Thorns. Prox is going around the pillar, just healing like a god. Back to back, literally a restoration druid right now. But Zikati is still able to get a few auto attacks here and there around the corner. Has a pet buff available. Does have Apocalypse back up and running. Could go. He's going to use Apocalypse. All those pets are going to chase after him. Popping on Lichborn. Needs to stay with the Feral as best as possible to try to get him down. Not going to do it. The cat is just way too fast, even with Lichborn, making it harder for him. Zikati is going to land a few heals, but Prox is basically got full health. Has wall back up again. Dampener. This game is definitely going to go into Dampener, boys. I give it about a minute or so. Bash comes into the Zakati. No way to get out of this one. Lichborn is down, going to be bled up full. So for Zakati, this is all about playing defensively, but those thorns are going to make it even harder. AMS is still down for Zakati. Huge heals coming in for this Death Knight, though. Prox is still choosing not to trinket any of this, as thorns are still running, pre-walling all the damage on Zakati, so you can just focus on being as offensive as possible. And Zakati is just going to be like, you know what? I'm done with you. I'm just going to heal through all of this. I don't care about the feral damage. I don't care about sustain. I don't care about burst. I don't care about nothing. I'm just gonna heal out of nowhere. Popping on Lichborn. AMS is down, got a lot of his defenses going, just using the Lichborn to truck through the damage into Prox. Prox does have a heal available, might be using it pretty early on here as trying to play defensive while his Incarn is running. That's gonna be Prox trying to get himself a heal, going for regrowths. Zakati does beef up with the pet. Could be maybe a big stun, maybe a big setup onto Prox. No, Prox is actually the one going for a big stun. Big old bite. And Brago, my man, you've been a wow, Brago, my man. Hey, Don, what's up with the beard? Trying to cosplay as a pirate black beard? No, dude, cool Tyrion. Yo, can we get a hashtag Brago in chat showing our appreciation for the wonderful sponsor? My man, welcome back. Thank you so much for rejoining the team. Have fun with all of our goddamn emotes. I miss you, guy. Brago's been around the channel for a while, man. We haven't seen him in quite a bit. My dude, enjoy the best emotes. Welcome back, my man. Welcome back. Back to the duel, though. Zakati is hanging in there. No dampening quite yet. I'm going to give him maybe 30 more seconds, 20 more seconds or so, because usually dampening comes out at about 5. Imagine if the games have went on without dampener, boys. Prox would be able to heal literally all day. I still have no idea why Zakati is still up and running. He hasn't popped his big defensive quite yet. Hasn't had to sacrifice all that health. He still is holding on to death pack. Dampening is now sitting at 1%. Prox actually choosing to trinket, trying to go offensive onto Zakati. That's going to be a pet stun with AMS available. Zakati is still holding on to his one big defensive, big heal available. Prox is just trying to re-heal himself while the dampening is fairly low. His health is dropping down bit by bit. Whenever the pet is up and the pet can auto-attack him, that does so much damage, it's not even funny. Zakati is just trying to necrotic spam the feral as best as possible. Wall is going to stop a lot of this damage. Might have to pop his big defensive. Death Pact is looking like a very, very nice button to press, but Lichborn is going to keep him going for a bit. Prox is actually getting back in there, even though Lichborn is up, trying to get a setup onto Zakati. Does land a stun on him, and just continue to pump as much damage as possible. Zakati still hasn't popped his Death Pact. I would have popped it by now. This popping Death Pact, stun coming in onto Prox, but it's actually Zakati playing hyper defensive right now. As Prox is just going to be able to re-heal behind the pillar with a pet hitting him. Zakati is now in a really, really bad situation. Prox is even going to kill his pet. Actually, we're going to see the Death Knight dismiss the pet and resummon it back up. Maybe? Yeah, there it is. There he is. Does land a Death and Decay onto the Feral. It's going to be full badge. Zakati has nothing available for this. Lichborn, we have no idea what the cooldown on that one is, because it simply just doesn't show up in the Blizzard UI at all. Does have his pet empowerment available. That root is going to put him in a bad spot after landing a grip on the Feral. And Prox is looking like he's in a much better spot than Zakati. Zakati does beef up his pet, still trying to get some slows and pressure onto Prox. Does land a full Apocalypse. Can you stun the Feral and keep him here so the pets can do damage? Is landing it. Is stacking a bunch of necrotics, trying to turn around. Short pet stun coming out. Prox is dropping to about half health. He's going to heal through all those necrotics. Having to deal with all those pest thorns is coming out. AMS available for Zakati, so at least he can manage with this. Stun coming onto Zakati, short one, but he gets out of it with Lichborn, and now he's able to at least be trucking along, taking as little damage as possible against Prox. Prox going for regrowth. I wish that pet had a kick. Like, honestly, if that pet had a kick, this duel would have been over a long time ago. The pet does have a stun, but like when you use it, it's so difficult because the DR is so hard. So more necrotics again spammed up onto Prox. He's going to pop a huge heal while popping into Bear from getting the most value out of it. No walls available for the Feral for a while, and Zakati is going to trinket out of this, trying to end this duel. It's going to be whittling down for this Feral little by little, trying to end him. Over time, he's not going to be able to just one-shot him. It's just going to be a long, painful process for the both of them. But it is what makes some of the best goddamn duels out here. Did have an empowered pet for a moment. I think Zakati did resummon a new pet. There's going to be thorns out of Prox. He's going to trinket out of it, get a big old bite into Zakati. Zakati is going to get a huge grip, trying to go for some big death strikes at 70% dampening. And Prox is going to be able to go for a lot of regrowth. It looks like Zakati is just in a bad spot right now. It is burning on another Death Pact and trying to get as much damage as possible. AMS is down. I wonder if Thorns are going to be up for Prox, because this could be really bad for Zakati. Looks like Thorns aren't up, and those Necrotics are going to stack up. Prox's health is going down little by little. Can Zakati make it turn around? If he gets a stun, he could make the play. Bash coming into Zakati. He gets out of it for a short moment with Lichborn. Can he get a stun onto Prox with all those pets? He actually could maybe land a stun. Is it going to be available? Prox and his health just so close to one another. Prox is barely hanging in there. Short grip coming out. Barely any health regrowth coming out. Trying to heal himself. 24% dampening. Actually slowly able to recover. But maybe a single stun could turn this around. Thorns are available into bear form. Out of bear form. Stun coming in. Zakati just simply can't hit him. Bumping up his pet. Is going for a bunch of death strikes. Short stun with a pet again. And Prox is just still hanging in there. Didn't take that much damage. Zakati was playing more defensively. The pet is on him. It is going to start doing damage. No stun is going to be available for Zakati for quite a while. If anything, Prox might have one available, but those necrotics, Zakati is simply just trying to suppress any kind of healing Prox may have, and Zakati's health is just dipping down, and he does go down. Oh my god, imagine just going through all the pressure, all the turbulence, just to get bled up. That was a rough duel, man. I would love to see these guys 1v1, man. I would love to see these guys 1v1. Love the new emoji, though. Yo, you like it, dude? What's up, Bragg? How you doing, my man? Stream isn't on time, maybe 5 to 10 seconds. There's a bit of delay, that's what you guys are saying. The fuck is this DK? Why do they heal so much? Yo, Kirill, how you doing, my man? Yeah, Unholy Death Knights, they're pretty tanky right now. Yeah, what's up? What up, Chrome? How you doing, my man? Back to the duel. Paku, how is he doing against Prox? Not good. Does give himself a Tiger's Lust out of this. It's going to go for Touch of Death. Prox might have a trinket available up any moment. Could go for a wall. Is going to pre-wall a lot of this Karma. Fist of Fury coming out. Is that going to be enough to do damage? Does take a bit of damage while in bear, but not that much. Go back and dipping back into cat form. Then it's going to be full Serenity out of Pakun with all the defenses. Another root coming out onto Pakun. Can he do anything right now? Does get a short in cap onto Prox. Prox is going to land a bash, and Pakun is going to trinket out of it. This monk has a way out of all of these, and Prox is going to re-stealth with Incarnation, but that Fist of Fury might put him in a bad spot. Can Pakun actually take him out? Thorns are coming out, and this monkey is actually going to die to Thorns. Elwood is up next. Needs to end Prox right now. 35% dampening, sending all these pets at him. Needs to go for some big numbers. Prox is having to deal with all these pets. Short stun coming out again onto Prox. Shot of Fury trying to come out for Elwood. But can it do anything here? All these pets are on him, but he's still healing. Still biting through the pets and getting a lot of insta-cast heals. He's just not really going anywhere. That's really, really rough. I don't know how this Warlock can come back, man. I don't know what this Warlock can even do about this. He is trying to drop down a Fell Lord. Trying to, I guess... Is he going to kite and Prox around? I think he wants to pincer maneuver Prox and make him run through the Fell Lord. Not going to happen. Is going to land a stun out here in the open. Going for a long cast of Demon Bolt. What is this going to be? Does land a Demon Bolt at least. Maybe he was trying to see if he can get it kicked on Demon Bolt. Used to get some pets up and running. Trying to go for a Fear. Is he going to get kicked on it? No, going to land a Fear. Shadow Bolts are coming out. But Prox, I think, might actually align with a Fear. He does line the Warlock with that Fear pathing. So that's not the best opportunity for him. Still hanging in at 38% dampening. Who can beat this guy? Fortune and Such Fab. But it's going to be hard for Fortune and Such Fab after this. Bash comes in onto the Warlock. And that's going to be Wall coming out of Elwood. Trinket's also out of it. I guess trying to go for some counter pressure. Does pop out the doggies. Trying to get a Fear onto Prox. And it's going to pour back with the gate. Prox is just going to heal up to full, dude. As soon as you let a Feral away from you for just a moment, they're just healing like no other. But he used all my runs on Necrotic, on CD to stop that consistent healing he does? Yeah. Yeah. I think Zakati should have done a lot better with the constantly kept Chains of Ice the entire time on Prox. That is rough, though. That is rough. Because when are you going to get any damage out? As well, would try to get himself a Kaz, though. Getting interrupted as he tried to go for a big Demon Commander. That's about it, man. As Prox is going to beat everybody on the line to the single go. 42% dampening. Barely any heal going to be available. Such Fab coming in. Fresh with all cooldowns possible. Can go for a lot of damage. Does get himself a re-stealth onto Prox for a moment. Try to get an opener. Get him bashed up, though. Opportunity for Prox to go for some big damage, get a root onto Such Fab, power shifting out of it while Thorns are up. Perfect opportunity for Such Fab to maybe take down this Feral. Got another restun for Prox. Actually cut a re-stealth. Incard coming out for Fab, though. Gonna go for big damage. Wall is available. Wall coming out for proxy very soon. Popping his own big heal while in bear form, trying to get as much value out of it. Wall available in about 5 seconds. Can you live long enough for this to happen? Satchfab burned all his defensive except for one wall available, so now they're going to have a wall-to-wall defensiveness. Prox is actually at a fairly, a little bit higher health than Satchfab. It looks like Satchfab is taking a bit of damage. Chicken coming out of Prox as he keeps getting bashed up. Satchfab is trying to go for a heal. But Prox is not going to let him. Short stun coming out. Check it out, Satchfab with thorns, but he doesn't have any health. He's literally bleeding down, and Prox is just going to swipe him down. Now, Fortin, this is the opportunity, my man. This is the opportunity to get your young boy watching you. The boy. You got to show the boy how it's done. Gonna land an incap onto Prox. Not gonna go for big burst yet. Prox does have Incarn running. It looks like Prox is just gonna sit in bear form because it's just so tanky. Fortune can get some damage, but doing damage into bear form is a lot worse than doing damage to cat form. Gonna go with Fist of Fury though. For a short moment, Prox is gonna dip outside of cat form to get a few regrows, and so will Fortune. Proxio might actually be able to catch himself a re-stealth with this. Trying to sprint away, trying to catch a re-stealth. Is Fortune gonna let him? Popping back into bear form. Fortune's the opportunity, man. I believe, dude. I believe, Fortune. I believe. Still just waiting, man. He's just waiting. The bear druid, though, is doing some damage to Fortune. It literally doing some damage to this monk in bear. Like, that's rough, man. Prox has all these hots rolling. Actually just swiping him around in bear form, opening up onto Fortune, trinket out of Fortune coming out, try to get a trinket paralysis onto cat form, but they're gonna have to land it on a bear form. Fortune at this point, I feel like it's might be time to go do some big damage. That is gonna be a bear form for Prox. Does have a heal available, popping into cat form, stun coming in, not gonna be able to land a heal. Touch of Death might actually be the end of him here. Spinning crane kick and does land a rising sun kick with all of his images. Ah, boy, he did it. Now you just gotta fight through it. Warlock, another monk who's a god, Dead who's another god, and Zekiel who's actually pretty good at rogue. Let's see how he does, dude. That's just rough, man. That is just rough and a half. Karma coming out for Fortune, trying to play defensively, getting hit with a blind off the bat. No trinket available for this guy, so it's gonna be full reset for Zekiel. Hey Dalaran, are you EU or NA? I am an A, boys. I live in an A and I play in an A, but I do have an EU account to play with you boys. Full kidney coming out. It looks like Zekiel is gonna take out Fortune while it's available, and he does go down. Good run, everybody. How do we do? And when Prox end up taking the whole team down. Hey, look, he heals for more than he deals damage. What is this healing? What is that? I understand hybrid classes, but can we take away some healing from Feral and give it to a class like, I don't know, Shadow Priest? Can you give a Shadow Priest some healing? Can we take it away from Ferals and give it to a, I don't know, Enhancement Shamans? Take some of that healing and just buff the healing of another class. It'll balance it out, I swear. I totally know what I'm talking about, guys. Nerf the player, not the druid, just the player. Damn, he is good though. Prox is really good at what he does. Alright, boys, let's get some groups going. Patrick says he's got a group, so that's awesome. Who got another group? Steven, do you have one? Or was Corey part of Zakari's group? Yeah, if you guys want to make another group or anything, that's fine with me. Yeah, either or works with me, man. Either or works with me. So now we just gotta make some groups, boys. Good first duel, though, man. Good first duel. I didn't expect for Prox to go first, though. Alrighty, EU... What is it called? EU... Number 17, I think, alright? 18? 19? 24. 25, okay, cool. Wow, been saving these for a while. Getting new people? Alright, Minami. Chicken? Alright, cool. Let me do this. Chicken and Minami. 5. Let's do good old. Let's do Ashamains. That's another good map. Ready for round 2. Let me queue Chicken versus Minami real quickly, alright? Because Chicken already has a group. I think it would be a good idea to queue those, I guess, one another. What's up, Bagdal, for no time? Yo, what up, Tricold? How you doing, my man? How you doing, my dude? Whenever I did 5-5-1-1s before, the Feral nerfed, I always 1v5 feels bad. Feral's worse than before? Feral's worse than before? Really? Feral got nerfed? How? They look pretty strong. Red Hills got buffed. No, again, no one bases nerfs on duels unless they don't play actual PvP at all. I'm just saying, dude. I'm just saying. They heal for a ton. So imagine them healing like arenas. Yo, how long do you do duels like that? I'm doing them for a good chunk of time, Kirill. How you doing, my man? Maybe a few hours or so. It's a lot of fun. I'm like behind 10 minutes. What? Behind on stream 10 minutes? Well, chat, if you want me to, I can stop stream, restart it, so you guys don't have like a delay. You want me to do that? I feel like there's a bit of delay, man. Do them versus Zakati. Requeue. Okay, cool. Let me try that. Let me try leaving. Cool. I'll try Pelter versus Minimi real quick again. Nah, I think it's just me. Okay, we're cool, we're cool. Requeue for the next round? Yeah, trying to load her on. Not trying to, dude. I was in LFG, my bad. Okay, I requeued us. Do I requeue again? Okay, the Minimi is saying requeue again. So we're gonna try it again. There's always like a 30-second delay. Well, it shouldn't be that bad of a delay. I fixed it last time. Yeah, I have no idea. I'm trying to get the queue going and it's just not working, boys. It's just not working. Unless I'm doing something wrong, which I guess is a possibility. How can I get an invite to the war game? Dennis, so what we do is we have a bunch of war games available right now. We have a bunch of groups, man. The other guys are inviting us on LFG, probably Q. Alright, if you guys want to join any of the 5-5-1v1 duels, by the way, if you guys are interested at all, what we do is you go to pre-made groups, custom, find a group, and just type in 5v5. Whether you are Alliance or whether you are Horde, you should be able to find at least one group that can do some 5-5-1v1 duels, boys. We got a couple different groups running all at the same time, so that should work for you guys, alrighty? Should work. No guarantee, but it should work. Let me try this again. Asher mains. Space. Maybe I need to put space after Asher mains, because sometimes I think that bugs out. That might be it, actually. I think I need to put space after Asher mains. Because as soon as I put space, everything worked. Good Dal, I got a feral 30% healing nerf this week. BFA, big energy nerfs. And our main trade was obliterated because it became bad. We got a 30% healing nerf? First week of BFA? So nothing recently for patch 8.1. So we tell me Ferals got nerfed first week of BFA and they could heal that well? Imagine if the healing never got nerfed. That would have been nutty, dude. That would have been nutty. Imagine Ferals healing. Because you gotta admit, there's a lot of healing, right? Or, I mean, don't get me wrong. Prox is an insane player. So you gotta give attention to the player. But the amount of healing they do is pretty big, right? You gotta agree. You gotta agree. It's nuts. Let me do this mix instead. Here we go, boys. Alrighty. Recording. Switch, switch. What do we got? Wait, is that Zuko? Wait, is that not... Oh, that's not... I thought Zika for a second. That's Stompa! Oh, boy! Fire Mage. Hell yeah. Alright, what do we got? We got, looks like Anon. As what I'm gonna guess is an assassination rogue versus Marinator. Just trying to marinate him. It's gonna be playing what looks like Affliction? I can't even tell. What do you got? Demons? You don't have demons. Shadow Fury trying to get some damage. That's going to be Garrote out of Anna and trying to keep pressuring the Warlock as much as possible. And Mariner just is out of cooldowns right now, getting kicked on the Shadow. It looks like he's going to be locked out. Well, I guess we'll never know what this Warlock spec was, because I came in a little bit late. It does look like it is Affliction. It is going to be a huge charge by Viber out of nowhere. Look at this boy. Look at him. It's all bright and well lit and everything. Going for some big damage against Unknown, and Unknown doesn't have anything right now. Execute is available. It's going to be Kidney trying to get away into a blind. Viber is going to be able to trinket out of it. Does he have a leap charge? Looks like the Rogue is going to be able to get away. Is at least going to be able to land a sap onto the Warrior. This is going to get himself a full reset, man. This Rogue seems to know what he is doing. Going to get himself a bit of a heal. So for Viber, not having a trinket is going to be big, although he still has a lot of defenses available, still has a lot of pressure. But for Unknown, this is going to be a pretty good opportunity to score himself a kill. Full stun onto Unknown from a Stormbolt. Will Viber get him close enough to that execute range? Another kidney coming in onto Viber. Unknown is in that execute range right now. Cheat Death coming out, and Viber is going to be able to snipe him out of there. Who's he gotta go up against? He gotta go up against Pelcher, what looks like. Pelcher being a boomkin, sitting out in stealth. His opener is gonna be pretty big. I'm gonna guess he's gonna go with a root opener with some big damage in the start. Trying to make sure you got an angle. Entangled roots behind the enemy. Gonna get all his setup. This is actually a really good setup for Boomies. Good opener. Gonna get at least one solo wrath into entangled roots to follow. Stormbolt coming out, but he dips into bear form, so you can at least take a bit of that damage. But as you can see, Viber is just doing so much damage as a Fury Warrior. It's just chunking through Pelcher right now, little by little. Barskin coming out for Pelcher, so he can maybe be steadfast to this Fury Warrior offense. Thorns are coming out right afterwards, and Viber needs himself a reset, reheal. Hasn't popped his big enraged regen yet. Doesn't want to burn it quite yet. Bash coming in. Pelcher is going to go for big incarn. Is that maybe going to be reflect? Viber, do you have anything? Gonna leap over to him. Gonna try to heal from the boomkin. It's gonna be short stunned by the boomy and actually gonna land a kick on that cyclone. Don't know if he meant to or not, but he's popping counter offensive pressure. Pelcher is completely out of defensive. Still has incarnation. It's gonna be a stormbolt onto the cyclone. Chicken out of it, and it's gonna finally land a cyclone onto Viber. Pelcher trying to go for regrowth. Has incarn available for just a few more seconds. Is he gonna be able to do anything out of it? No, he's just gonna dip into feral form and stealth. It's just, that was like insane setup by Viber. Gonna sneakily is gonna get a land sneakily. Entangle roots on him. It's a few casts trying to generate some resources, but Viber is gonna charge in there. Thorns are coming out, so Viber can't really hit into this that much, allowing Pelcher an opportunity to finally do some damage. Stormbolt coming out and Barkskin available, and Viber is just gonna bail. It's not gonna hit into this hard wood. He's not gonna get the hard bark out of the way. He doesn't need to. He doesn't need to be chopping wood. But it is gonna put up an opportunity for Pelcher to maybe get another opener onto Viber. And every time he has thorns available, he can just turn it around on the guy. Is gonna land with entangled roots around the corner. Gonna be able to reestablish his dodge, but Viber is gonna be able to get a charge. Bash comes in, trinkets out of Viber coming out right now. Has a lot of damage available, but that's a lot of instant cast coming out for Pelcher. Stormbolt coming out onto the boomkin, and Viber is going for some big damage. Maybe gonna get him into the execute range. Is gonna land a fear onto the druid. Maybe he can get him close in. No, big rampages are coming out. Thorns are available. Might actually be turning around for Pelcher. And Viber is going to try to bail the hell out of there. Slowly walking away, because that's all you can do. Has a little bit of damage over time ticking down on him. But at least he's hanging in there. Pelcher is basically at full health. Playing as defensively as possible. And Viber, there seems to be looking at his back, man. Every time the druid opened up, he was always behind you. Gonna go for his roots again. Cheeky few solo wraths are gonna land into an instacast. Stun coming onto a Pelcher, but he did take him out. Dead is up next with full cooldowns. What does Pelcher have? Barskin coming out instantaneously, trying to get a Lunar Strike solo wrath combo onto Dead. And it's going to be an interrupt onto Pelcher. Needs to find a way to heal. Bash comes in onto Dead. Does have a big heal available. Is actually going for a few instant casts here and there. Incarnate is going to come out. Dead's actually taking a bit of damage. Is Pelcher actually turning this around on this guy? That's a bunch of these Azeroth trades just hitting him back to back. Getting hit by a pet stun. That's going to be Pelcher taking a bit of damage. Can Dead take him out from a distance? Bear form is coming out for Pelcher. Druid. War Stomp short onto Dead into Thorns. Into a freezing trap. Trinkets out of it instantly. Dead, you're gonna have to start hitting him, man. You're gonna have to hit him. That's what Pelcher's saying. You're gonna have to hit me, bud, as he's trying to bail. Dead is gonna be able to land a kill. Trap coming in onto Norkel is gonna get him rude. Norkel, hopefully he doesn't go snorkeling this time. And with the fishes, I like his Mog, man. He's just like a random ass setup. I don't even know what this is going on, but I do like the weapons, dude. I'm seeing everybody in these duels with these enchants, man. All of you guys getting duelists at least. Ooh. Oracle is just going to keep hitting the pet. Freeze and trap coming out, and Dead is going to go for a reset, I think. Manic bandages, maybe into a camo. Dampening is hitting at about 3%. Norkel deal with the Hunter. Dead is going to get his pet re-healed. Charge comes in on Norkel, disengaging out of it instantly into a root trap onto the warrior, but that Stormbolt is going to stop Dead's reset. Gonna give Dead plenty of distance and plenty of opportunity to get some damage onto the warrior. The warrior is trying to pop some big cooldowns back into the Hunter. Big roar coming out, and Dead is taking full damage of this. Norkel is getting put on ice right afterwards with that freezing trap. Dead is making sure to go for manning bandages, even though he got a lot of offensive pressure going, and that's going to be a survival hunter dipping away into stealth with a few traps. Norkel could go run up and pick up one of the eyes. Is trying to swat out Dead, but Dead is going to be sitting in stealth until he gets a bit set up. Now this opportunity for Dead to go in and ham. Tried to get a trap. Tried to get Norkel to walk through a trap. Still trying to get him to, and is going to land it. Shrinking out of it. Dead got a lot of damage happening right now. Tried to harpoon at Norkel, but that fear is going to stop him in place, and it's going to land his fear on the pet. Norkel and Dead are by themselves for a moment until that freezing trap makes an entrance. But is going for a few more banding manages. into a banding bandages. Banding bandages, Dalaran. What the hell are you talking about? Banding bandages. What the hell is that even? Full stun onto Norkel. He has no defenses available. Make you get a little bit of a heal going. Does get a full stun onto Dead. Dead is popping defenses right now. And Norkel is going for some massive damage. Trying to get Dead as low as possible. Norkel is in that execute range. And Dead is going to be able to take him out right afterwards. Zuko up next as a fire mage. Trying to see if he can deal with Dead. Should see the freezing trap over there, hopefully. Trying to blink around Dead. Trying to blink around. Shouldn't let Banding Bandages do their thing. Banding Bandages does get a breath onto Dead's pet. Into a root. Freezing Ring of Frost trying to come out. Not going to be able to land it. Going to polymorph the pet instead. Going to blink around the corner. Zuka still has his full setup. Temporal coming out, but it's going to run into a freezing trap. Perfect opportunity for Dead to get his setup. He's going to do a little bit of a dance with Tompa. Trying to get him dotted up. Grenades coming out. Tompa trying to get a breath off. Ring of Frost actually might trap Dead. Does land that trap. He's trying to go for some big damage. Caught big crits are coming out of this fire mage. We haven't seen this one in a while, man. We haven't seen big combustion damage in quite a bit of while. Just Pyroblast just chucking around. No greater pyros though. We are used to greater pyros, but not as used to everything else. Zuka is gonna go for food as fast as he can before the pet is gonna stop him. While Dead is going to be able to get some banding bandages over there. First aid coming out. Zuka just got the pet fully DR'd. Oh, he has a little bit of a shield. Dragon's Breath coming out. Maybe he can catch himself in Invis. Not going to happen. Temporal, anything you got. Cauterize coming in. Trying to live. Ice Block coming out. A little bit of health left. Can he do anything at all? Freezing the trap at a distance. Trying to check whatever instacast he got at Dead. Shrinking out of it. And Dead is going to be able to land the kill right before the meteor does go down. Who's up next? It's going to be Gawk as a panda. Oh my god, trying to do a, oh my god, look at this guy, look at this dude, on a duel and, no, kind of on a duel, he did let Dead reheal, even though Dead goes down, Uteri is up next and then Lulu right afterwards. Dude, I believe in Gawk, man, I believe in Gawk, he's got it, man, he's a purple panda. Is that stealthing as well? He is stealthing. He does have an eye set on one of the traps, or trap on one of the eyes. He's gonna pick up the eyes himself and now send the pet at Gawk. Does Gawk realize this? He'll realize it in quite a bit. I think he does see the pet running at him. Could stab the pet right now if he wanted to. I think he's gonna try for it. Nope, not gonna stab the pet. Gonna take it out of stealth for a moment. At least he's gonna be able to get his setup going and a buff. We'll see how this Pandaren Rogue, at least, let's see how well he does. He got really good buffs for damage and healing. But if anything, it looks fabulous, guys. Fabulous looking Pandaren. I like his little tail just pokes out of the pants. Stun coming onto Dead. Trinkets out of it instantly. Stun coming into Gawk. Trinkets out of it instantly as well. Both of them are just trading cooldowns. It's going to be, oh, Blade Dance. Trying to charge over to Dead. This is going to be freezing trap. They're putting him on ice. Manic bandages are coming out for Dead. Trying to maintain his heal. Root coming on to Gawk with a bleed. Gawk going to dip behind the pillar. Just to make sure he has a decent buff rolling. Hitting the pet while he can't touch Dead, which is a good idea. Trying to set up damage onto Dead. Dead is popping big defenses. Plunder armor is available. Full stun coming out. Gawk can go for some big damage. Heal and turtle is still available for Dead. But at least Gawk has some setup going. Does roll a okay-ish buff. Not the greatest buff in the world. Going to be able to vanish cheap shot Dead right afterwards. Dead is going to feign death for a moment. Freezing trap is going to put him in a bad spot. And Dead, I think, won this duel from the start to finish. Oh, Gawk. At least you look beautiful. At least you look beautiful. Parry coming in for this panda. A turtle shell while Gawk is dotted up. He's going to put him in a bad spot. Another trap coming in. And Gawk is going to go down. Wow, Dead took out 4 people? Shit, boys. Alright. Alrighty. Alright, boys. Let's give you guys maybe 5 more minutes. I'm going to try to queue some different groups. If you guys want to make a group over on EU, by the way, you can just make it in custom PvP. If you wish, you just hit H. Ring the PvP tab. If you guys want to make a group, you just go to Premium Groups at the very bottom, custom PvP start group, and just name it something like 551 Duels, so that's easy for everybody to find. As long as you have the word 5v5, word 1v1, and Duels in there, I'm fine with that, man. Here was Zikari, ding dong. Yo, alright, Zikari's group is ready. You Zik, you penis. Okay, cool. Let me invite. Oh my god, I'm doing it. Later match Svensk Whiskey and Zikari 5. Which one should we do? Blade's Edge? I like Blade's Edge. What? That didn't work? Invite spectator. Invite spectator match. Svensk whiskey. Zikari. Okay, well, Svensk, I'll need to find your character name then, man. Please don't have any special characters in there. Svensk. I'm trying to find your name. Svensk. Are you offline? I might not be able to queue you if you're offline, unless you're... I'm such fab. But you're not showing up on my reality anywhere. Hello? Yeah, I can only queue you guys if you guys show up on my reality. Svensk. Okay, I'm gonna go by the name of Such Fab. I don't see you. Yeah, I think you have yourself on... Oh wait, no, you're Whore. You're the other faction. Tasty, Brixton, Cosmo, Lincoln, Brinkst. Yeah, this is everybody not on WoW. Yeah, I think I'm offline this delay. Yeah, this doesn't work if you're a lead and you're offline. I'm Alliance. Ready for another one? I'm ready in the group for another. Alright, I guess I'll just queue Zikati and Minami real quick. Zikari, Minami. I'm Alliance, not lead. Then why do you whisper me? Yo, guys, please, if you're a leader, feel free to whisper me. If you got a group and you're a leader in the group, feel free to whisper me. If not, then it confuses the shit out of me. If I got a bunch of you guys whisper me, like, hey, queue on my group. And it's like, I might have 5 people saying, hey, I'm ready to queue. And I'm like, all right, I'll just queue you guys against one another. Because in my head, I'm thinking, you whispered me because you're a lead. So I'm trying to queue you, and you're like, no, I'm actually in this guy's group. And it's like, oh my god. Don't whisper me unless you got a lead. And then after the stream is over, you can whisper me as much as you want. How does that sound, boys? How does that sound? Is that fair? I think it's fair, man. The talents are boring to play, but, yeah, talents are boring to play, but, like, what... I like how much damage my rip bites and rakes, so... Oh my god. Zakati's UK? Okay, cool. Sounds good. Is he UK? Burning Legions around when we're playing a lot of people in Poland. Oh, okay. You talk so fast like an auctioneer. I don't know, man. I don't really want to be an auctioneer. I'm not trying to get a job as an auctioneer, but I would love to be a commentator for Blizzard one day. That'll be fucking awesome, dude. Imagine your boy Dalaran with a big old mustache and big old homeless beard just chilling there like, hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back to another duel series or championship with BlizzCon. You know what I mean? Like, I'll just sound like very PC, very friendly for everybody. I won't be saying, god damn! Look at that motherfucker dead. You know, none of that. Switch, cool. I think it'd be kind of fun. Alright, what do we got going on? We got a Horde group with Dad, Canteen, Lilu, Terry, and Zuko, who looks like Terry's up next, versus Fortune with Such Fab, Machi, Tasty, and Zakati. It looks like Uteri is going to take a bit of damage, is playing some Demonology Warlock. Fortune is going to be able to get some damage out in the opener. Did Uteri switch his race? Wasn't Uteri a Velf before, or a Belf before or something? Or am I wrong? That's actually a lot of damage coming into Fortune. He's taking a buttload of damage into a Karma, trying to play defensively. Does get a kick onto Uteri. That pet is doing so much DPS. Uteri barely has any health and does go down out of nowhere. He has such a good setup, such a good opener. I didn't even understand what the hell was happening on my screen. And then it was over. And we do see Fortune juking out Cantendon. He's just going to run back up. That was a nice juke, Fortune. That was a really nice juke. That's going to be a Shield of Vengeance out of the Paladin. Fortune's like, nah, man, I'm peacing. Making sure to set up a port at the top. And Kentendo's not going to jump down, man. He's not going to jump down. He's going to give Fortune an opportunity to go for heals. Now that Kenten is going to jump down, Fortune still doesn't have his port for a second or two. 20 seconds to be in particular, but he popped all his defenses on that Warlock. Kenten has actually a fair amount of defenses. He's going for like a Hand of Sanctuary where the trinkets people. I don't know if that'll help him, but that's going to be a full Hodge into Fortune. Fortune without a trinket for a bit. Port coming out very soon, and Kenten's starting off some big damage. Trinket coming out hits Fortune a little bit. Fortune is trying to hang out with this guy for a bit longer. Kenton is trying to heal. Fortune is actually tussling and muscling with this Paladin, taking him down little by little. Kenton's actually having to go for heals here and there. Fist of Fury is going to lock him out into that unparable combo. Bubble coming out of the Paladin pretty early. Fortune is going to land a few Vivifies. Alright, Kenton. Let's see how you do, my man. We'll see how you do. Bubble is down. Chill Avengers is down. Burned both World of Glories, actually. Not as good of a heal anymore. Somebody tell this guy which heal you gotta go for, man. This man, he didn't play Pala for a bit. He only remembers, like, the original Pala. Fortunately, he's gonna be popping Karma into Fist of Fury, where Kenton is actually gonna be hitting into that Karma. Dropping down very, very low, and that's gonna be shield. Not even a bot was coming out for that boy. Fortune was able to take advantage of the opportunity. Karma and just snowballed on him. Just collapsed on the Paladin. Who's up next? We got Dead, Lulu, and Zuko. Looks like it is going to be our boy Lulu. Coming in next is a Monk versus Fortune. Fortune with barely any cooldowns available. He's going to go for a full touch of death onto Lulu. Lulu's going to shrink it out of it into an incap onto our boy Fortune. Could actually karma a lot of that damage back if he wanted to. When you think about it. No, Lulu's just going to wait it out. Going to take minor damage with that karma. Fortune is going to have a Zuen popping off for him. Or is that... Oh no, it is going to be Lulu's Zuen actually coming out. There's actually a Monk trait where on your Tiger Palm there's a small chance that you'll get a buff for haste and Zuen will just fight for you. So that's confusing. I can't even tell if there's a big one cooldown or anything. Fortune is calming himself and is going to be Fist of Fury at Lulu. As Lulu's popping a lot of defensive Fortune, is just trying to get the hell out of there. It looks like Fist of Fury is going to land a kill on that boy. Vivify's art coming out as Fortune just trying to get away from the Monk. But no cigar. Such Fab is going to be up next. We still have Apamachi, Tasty, and Zakati on call. Ready and waiting. Such Fab is going to be able to get a nice open onto Lulu, but it's not quite procs. It's not quite ML procs right here. I think Lulu has a chance. It's going to be Thorns up for Such Fab. Pop it to bear form as Lulu is getting in there with Fist of Fury. Wall is being burned for Such Fab. I like his Christmassy attire, man. I really like that. Wait, is it tabard like under that shirt or what? What was that actually? Or was that a shirt? Actually might be a shirt that you're wearing, not a tabard technically. Lulu's getting opened up back up by Such Fab. Such Fab hasn't popped a single offensive cooldown quite yet. That's going to be Fist of Fury to try to lock out the Feral and do some damage actually. Such Fab's health is about half health. He's going to go for some big heals right now. Incarn is up and running for Lulu. He's going to just port the hell out of there and going to heal Vivifies back to back. Such Fab might even go for a reset. See, he's going to go for a resell. Is Lulu going to find him? Just going to drag and kick all the way to the other side, behind the other side of the pillar. Going to go for continuing Vivifies. Tried to spin and crane. Almost found out Such Fab and spin and crane kick. 2 more seconds left for Such Fab for his Incarn, but that Incap is going to stop him. Lulu's just playing defensively here completely. No trinket available for this Feral. 1 wall available, and that's all he's really got. Crackle Jade Lightning coming out as Such Fab is making his approach. Thorns is available. Lulu is going to be popping Wall. Does have Karma. Gonna be landing a Karma into this Pharaoh. Fist of Fury is gonna stop Such Fab from running him all over the place. Wall is gonna come in. So he takes as least damage from that Karma as possible. But for Lulu, this opportunity, man, if he has a touch of death available with a full stun lock combo onto Such Fab, this could be it, man. Keeping Pharaoh slowed as much as possible. Such Fab is going to find himself some restyle with Shadow Melt, dipping into stealth with a Rake stun. But Fist of Fury is going to keep him in place, popping into Bear from to break out of those slows. But his health is just dropping lower and lower and lower. Lulu just making sure to keep him slowed, and he just kept him slowed. Kept auto-attacking him. Fist of Fury, and then disengages from time to time. He's just cycling everything. Up next is Zakati versus Lulu. Incap coming on to Zakati's opener. How's Lulu going to deal with the one with an Unholy DK actually? Stun coming out onto the Monkus. Stunning him down, stunning Zakati and his pet. Is it going to go for big damage? Might actually be able to land one. Fist of Fury coming out on both the pet and Zakati. Going to do a lot of damage. Big Rising Dragon kick of the 9th generation coming out. What is that kick called even anyway, by the way, guys? What is that kick called? I actually have no idea. We haven't seen that used since like Legion, I think. And even back at Legion, it was barely used until for like early in expansion. Lulu is dipping down very, very low on health. Going for Fist of Fury. Actually landed a kill on Zakati as his health was dropping bit by bit. Wow, I turned away for just a quick second and that was it, man. The duel was over. Next up is going to be Apamachi trying to get in there. Gonna go for a big setup onto Lulu. Lulu doesn't have a trinket. Karma is back up. Dampen Harm is still down. Wall is available. But it's a question of now what cooldowns does Lulu have offensively? Opener by Apamachi. Not popping all cooldowns quite yet. Just wants to get a little bit of a bleed on the Monk and just bailing away, resetting. Just a little bit of a bleed. Lulu doesn't want to let him reset. Gonna keep pumping pressure. Big bite coming out to Lulu. In cap into a few Vivify. Starting to go for a stun. Is he going to go for big damage? No, didn't even go for big damage. And still forced out Trinket out of a Pamachi while coming out of the Feral. As he's dropping close to 60% health. Lots of damage. Both of these guys are going to go for reheals. It's Dragon Kick down. Rise and Dragon Kick. Okay, awesome, Zachary. Appreciate you, man. How you doing, my man, dude? How you doing, by the way, my guy? How to participate? I'll tell you guys exactly how to participate after this one, alright? Remind me. Ask me, how do you participate? Someone spam it at me. Lily's gonna grab a Karma onto a Pamachi and trying to go as offensive as possible. We are seeing the Druid power shifting out of Fist of Fury as best as possible. That's going to be a wall coming out for Lulu. No Karma available. Pamachi could maybe do something about it. Does have Incarn rolling. Trying to go for massive heals right now. Incap coming in short. Vivify's coming out for Lulu. If Pamachi can get himself a big setup, big bite coming out until Lulu. Bash comes in, trick it out of the monk, and he's going to get a root on him while this image is running. It's going to be a regrowth at 50% dampening. Pamachi still has a chance to get himself a little bit of a reheal, but then Lulu is going to Dragon Kick all the way to Apamachi. Fist of Fury is going to slow him down. I think it's going to be end. Lulu is taking out another Feral. The only Ferals that are not into a stun by Tasty. Thrown to probably some meatballs, lightning bolts. No, Lulu's actually going to be able to escape the Tasty Shaman. How you doing, Tasty? How you doing, my guy? Dropping in the one early. Maybe you can get another Ellie down. Yep, dropping both of them. Running after Lulu. Stormkeeper is going to be ready and charged. Going to get a few zaps. Stun coming in. Lulu's just trying to play as defensive as possible. Trying to bail way out of there. Trying to waste Tasty's buff. But Tasty is just going to grab... Oh, Lightning Lasso back up. No Trinket available. Does he still have Lightning Bolts? It does have one. At least got one of them off. I think Tasty actually Trinket should get another one going. Yes, he did. Tasty wanted to kill at least one guy before the duel was over. And up next is going to be dead. A 21% dampening. Tasty been in this situation before. This isn't fun, man. This isn't fun for either Tasty nor Dead, I think, because this is basically a game, man. This is game over. But maybe 20% dampening won't be the worst for Tasty. He did win last duel against Dead. Last duel we had on Blackrook Hole with a lot of LOS. He did win that one. Tasty is going to be able to land him, grab himself. Oh, it's Dead as a marksman hunter, actually. Never mind. That's going to turn around the situation altogether. I was thinking, like, why is Dead being so defensive? But then I understand now as a marksman, I can see why. Dead is just trying to get himself a nice opener. He's going to pop himself a defensive, and Tasty is going to LOS it as much as he can. Dead needs to get himself a nice setup onto Tasty, and Tasty's out in the open. Dead, you can go for a setup. He's trying to go for some big damage. Gonna go for a rapid fire setup. Tasty's gonna take a bit of damage from that. Healing surges behind the pillar as much as possible. Stormkeeper coming out, and Dead is actually gonna get a kick onto that Stormkeeper. Really good job popping a big defensive. That's gonna be a big Earth Shock onto Dead. Freezing Trap onto Tasty. Tasty sells wall available, but those zaps are just gonna nail Dead. Shamans are just unkillable right now. Actually, not even unkillable. The amount of damage they put out is going to be faster than what you can do to them. They will just end you before you can end them. And Tasty's going to get a knockback onto Zuko. Healing Surge is coming out. It's actually coming down to the wire, honestly. If this was Dead as a survival hunter, that duel would have been over. But Dead trying to make marksman work. Dead, I want you to try marksman one more time, man. One more time, because they're a blast to watch. Like, when it works, when it's your first one out, against the right class, it just works, and it's so cool to watch. Zuko's trying to go for some big damage. Combustion dropping right now. It's going to be Lightning Lasso to slow him down. Tricky coming out. Breath onto Tasty. It's going to be Hex coming out of Zuko. Does land a kick. Tasty is going to eat a bit of that meteor damage. Zuko's trying to blink around. Tasty wants to go for healing surges back to back. Going to land a few. Getting his pet up and running. Trying to get a Hex into Zuko. Going to land one. Those Pyroblasts are doing a bit of damage, but not nearly enough for Tasty to really consider him all that bad. Breath coming in. Tasty's getting out of it, though. Trying to get more zaps into Zuko. Into an Earth Shock. Might even be able to land a stun. Zuko's actually right out of the range for Tasty to be able to get all his big damage in. Zuko getting rooted up himself. Invis coming out. Trying to walk up to Tasty. That pet doesn't even do anything, does it? Into a full stun onto Zuko. Cauterize is going to trigger, but it looks like Zuko might go down. Trying to get a Dragon's Breath while his Temporal is up and running. Getting kicked on a cast by Tasty. And it looks like Zuko is going to go down. That's it, man. Wow, Lulu went for a 4, dude. 4-0. 4-0, and they got taken out by 1. Yikes. Yikes. I could try to go boom, but I don't expect magic. Yo, procs. I mean, whatever you want to play, man. I'm not going to say anything. The Whirling Dragon Punch. The punch that goes upwards. Okay, it's called Whirling Dragon Punch. What is that, a real ability? I mean, don't get me wrong. It sounds like it sounds a little silly. Whoa! I can see all the guys riding inside of that dude. If I put on my health bars, you can actually see all of them. What the hell? Is that real? Scythe of the Maker. I want to join so bad I just can't play WoW. Alright boys, let me show you exactly how to join if you are available. Let me first read Tricold's message. Want to play it, but I just can't play WoW. I can't 1v5 anyone, lol. I wish I could. I was the warrior with the purple mog. Yo, Tricold, my man, these are all just for fun, man. As long as you're having fun, that's all that matters, honestly. Alright boys, if you guys are looking to join or start your own groups of 5v5 1v1 duels, which you can if you are on EU, NA, Horde, Alliance, doesn't matter. If you want to start a group, you can. You have a group, excuse me, is it possible to join this 5 Arenas Alliance? Yes, you can. I'm not a leader, but I'm feel free to whisper me hi, hi. Oh my god, dead. What'd I just say? What'd I just say? What'd I just say? Alright, boys, if you guys want to join 5v5 1v1 duels, this is how you do it. Take your hands. Take your lovely, lovely hands and take a pointy finger, hit that H key on your keyboard, right? It'll bring up the PvP menu. You have your quick match, rated, custom. This is where you want to go, into custom pre-made groups. You're going to go to custom, find a group, just type in letter number 5, letter V, number 5, enter. Oh, if there's a group up, you will see it. If there isn't, you know what you could do? You could just start a group, 5v5 duels, call it something along those lines, list group, as long as you have the words 5v5 in there, letter 5, word V, letter 5, number, letter, I don't know my numbers, I don't know my letters. You think I finished school? Get one of these going, and you're good to go. That easy. Look, we already got a guy trying to sign up, but I am going to have to delist. But if you guys want to join, feel free. Alright, looks like Zikati and Pelcher are ready. Invite, spectator, match, Zikari, chicken, 5, the grand. We're going to go the grand, the grand. The group on Alliance, definitely same group there. Yeah, on Alliance, it's hard to make groups, man. We got a lot of people with groups for Horde, but not for Alliance. Warlock for you on Alley. I hate Feral. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, man. Ooh. Can you add me, please, so I can group with you again? Yeah, I'll be down. Oh my god. Alrighty, boys. Good luck. Have fun with these duels. Let me get the audio rolling. What do we got? Oh, we got a Demon Hunter. We haven't had like that one in a while. But it looks like it's going to be Apamachi, Such Fab, Fortune, all in the same group. But that's fine. Alright, switch. Alrighty, boys. Good luck. Have fun and all that jazz. What's going up is going to be Alan and Landy, Pelcher, Viber, and Zekil. Oh my god, the cam is so close. And Alliance group, we just are going to have exactly the same group that just went. Such Fab going up first versus Pelcher. Boomy versus Boomy. No, Feral versus Boomy. This would be very interesting. I doubt Pelcher's class got that much better where you can 1v1 Ferals. But maybe, man. I want to hold out for the Boomkin Dream. They're so close to one another. Pelcher's actually doing this like a rogue. No, Such Fab is playing this more like... Oh, actually... Such Fab is playing it like a druid would. Hug in the corners. Pelcher's out in the open. Just bouncing around all over the place. You can kind of just see, man. That's what I would be doing in Rogue. I'd be Pelcher, man. Except I'd be going in circles. I'd be going in circles. Now check in Discord the ASUS ability for monks. Yeah, Whirling Dragon Punch. Perform a devastating whirling. Okay, Whirling Dragon Punch it is. We gotta call it it's a Dragon Punch. I guess they do go like, yeah, like Dragon Punch. Always thought of it as a kick, but Whirling Dragon Punch. Alrighty, Dragon Punch. We're just gonna call it that. 7 days, no one more. Welcome. Hi, get me. Yo, Fates. How you doing, my man? How you doing, my man? Dozen onion ring. Just joking. What? Hello? Calling me Shrek? Layers? Hello? Such Fab is getting a... Actually, I think Such Fab got opened on by Pelcher this time. Is going to go for a big old Incarn damage. Pelcher is going to go Incarn back. Bash comes in. Such Fab is going to trick it out of it. And Wallet, Pelcher is going to get Thorns up and running with Bark Skin. And Such Fab has to hit into those Thorns. Pelcher getting hit with a Bash. Pelcher still has Incarn for a little bit longer. Such Fab is taking a bit of damage from that Thorns. It's an opportunity for Pelcher to finally do this. Their health is very, very close to each other. Is going for Solo Raz back to back. Trying to get some big damage back to back. Just trying to get whatever resources he's got. Dipping into bear form as he gets kicked. Heal is available for Pelcher right now. He's just going to go for massive heal. Still as Incarn for a bit longer. Is going to get a silence of the Such Fab. Such Fab is still hanging in there, just trying to get the bleeds rolling and everything. Pelcher still hanging in there somehow. Such Fab got a little bit extra damage rolling. He's out in the open. Now those Lunar Strikes going to end him right now. Such Fab going for heals. So is Pelcher, but Such Fab is not bailing. Now he's choosing to disengage away from Pelcher. Dots left from one another. That was just a cat fight. Druids just swiping and hitting each other over and over and over. And then they disengage out of those Incarns. That was so cool, dude. That one's so aggressive. So aggressive. Oh my god. Woo, goddamn, boys. Yeah, it's like punch animation apparently. Alrighty, boys. Such Fab is going to get himself a reset. Looks like Such Fab's Azeroth trait is hitting Pelcher though. And looks like some kind of an Azeroth trait or an effect by Pelcher is hitting Such Fab here and there. Or no, is that him just putting down Starfall? I think it is. Actually doing a bit of damage to Such Fab right now. And Such Fab by having to go for regrowth. Pelcher might get him out in the open. Going into Bear. Can he bear the damage though? Such Fab is desperate looking for a re-stealth right now. Needs one so badly he's going to land one. And Pelcher is going to have a trinket coming up very, very soon. So is Such Fab. Barkskin and Thorn should be available for Pelcher. Pop it into Bear form. And Such Fab is going to let Pelcher bleed for just a little bit. Pelcher's trying to get some damage in. Instacaster coming out left and right. Big bite coming out of Such Fab onto Pelcher. And both of them will have a trinket available. Double wall available for Such Fab. Both guys have heals. It's going to be wall for Such Fab. Pelcher dipping into Bear form with Barkskin as he gets bashed up. Trinkets out of it immediately. And Such Fab is still hanging in there, still doing damage. Second wall is still available. Big heal is still available. Thorns coming out for Pelcher. And while the Thorns are up, he wants to go as much damage as possible into Such Fab. Gonna get at least one Soul Wrath in there. Trying to get himself some instacast going. I think he's trying to proc himself the Incarnation with the new Azeroth trait. Not going to have a big Incarn yet, but trying to proc it. Back into Bear form. Just trying to keep Feral out in the open. Such Fab is going to do a bit of damage here and there. Big bite coming out into Pelcher. And Pelcher still getting a few insta-casts. Keeping Such Fab's health low. That's going to be second wall out of the Feral. Pelcher's actually doing a lot of work here. If you can keep this Feral out in the open, maybe get him to a full stun. Trinket is going to be available for Such Fab though, so it might be difficult for Pelcher. Stun coming in onto Pelcher. Does he have Thorns or anything? Trying to go for regrowth, get hit with a kick. Can he go for maybe another heal? Bash comes in onto Such Fab. Pelcher's just trying to hang in there. Short, I think it's maybe full Incarn may be available. Both guys have Incarn back up and running, and Such Fab was able to take him out with those Incarns. There's going to be Vibrate coming in with a full stun to Such Fab, trying to get the damage rolling. Can he get the Eviscerate going? If he execute, needs to go for a big old execute. Leaps in there on top of the dude. But Such Fab, being elusive feral that he is going to be able to dip behind the pillar, catch a few regrowths. And it's just going to be a run, Rudolph. Santa's got to make it to town. It's not even Christmas anymore, boys. Viper's like, get out of here, reindeer. It's not even Christmas. I like that walk he did while he slowed for a second. That was hilarious, man. Such Fab getting hit with a full stun. Viper, this is the opportunity to get an execute in there, man. He's in range. He's got the big damage going, but Such Fab is going to be able to make a breakaway out of that. Is he even breathing in? Yo, man. I am, trust me. I am. How much does 60 days cost? 2 months of membership? It's like $15 a month, so it's 30 bucks, man. Just came in. Commented on Olphus quitting video? Dude, I miss Olphus. I heard he won lottery, though. Dalaran never breathes, dude. I'm a Death Knight. I'm an IRL Kulturan, dude. Kulturans have a racial called breathing in water. They can breathe underwater, basically, or hold their breath for a very long time. I'm basically a Kulturan. There's probably some water in the air, right? H2O, whatever. Viber is still trying to just try to nail Such Fab down as much as it can. It's all dropping little by little. Such Fab is going to be able to catch himself a reset onto Viber. Big defense coming out of the Warrior. Can he get a charge in? Trying to get as much healing out of him as possible. Bloodthirst coming out back to back. Bash is going to make those heals a lot less potent. Such Fab is just going to get a regrowth, has a wall, has a heal, has a trinket available, getting hit with a stun, but Viber, can Viber maybe turn around somehow, trying to give some big damage. Fear coming into Such Fab as he pops wall, and Viber just continuing to pump pressure. So he continuing to just get as many bloodthirsts as he can, trying to make himself heal as much as humanly possible, because that's all he's got. He got the offensive nature. That's all he has. He doesn't have a way to play defensive. He only knows how to keep running, keep pressing buttons, keep hitting him with so many different abilities and spells, and just keep running after the feral. Still auto attack him little by little. Stun coming in for Such Fab. He's going to be able to maybe catch himself a result yet again. It looks like he might be trying to run like long way around the pillar so he doesn't get auto attack, but Viper is gonna land one. Viper has a trinket coming up in about 46 seconds. Stun coming in onto Such Fab. Viper is gonna get himself a charge off the Feral. Try to heal again. Brothers coming out is just so enraged. Has Thorns up on Such Fab. Actually had Such Fab in an execute range. Can Viper maybe somehow turn this around? No heal available for a while. That is going to be Thorns out of Such Fab. Leaping way out of there away from the Feral. Can Viper do anything? I think it's done. I think the fact that he decided to disengage from a Feral is just going to let Such Fab get a full heal. Maybe Viper can get himself something. It's going to be an open about Such Fab. It's just so DR'd though. The stun is fully DR'd. Stun coming in by Viper. It's going to be tricking out of Such Fab and it's going to be a root. That's about all Viper could do. And it looks like he is going to go down with those new bleeds. Can we ban pillar humping hiding druids from duels now on, please? Ali, there's no way for us to actually like take away pillars, man. We could play on Lordaeron. How does that sound? We know you're a Death Knight. See you a Dial Knight more than your rogue. Get out of here, Zachary. Get out of here, dude. I did some arenas with Sav, dude. Not Savik, Sama Visible. That's another guy. It's my boy Sav, the other Sav. You guys know. Such Fab is taking a lot of damage out of this rogue, though. Blind comes in. No trinket available for Such Fab. It looks like Alan got him as long as he can catch himself a reset. This is what I like this rogue doing. This is what you guys should do as rogues. When you go for a blind and you know the enemy is going to be out, don't run away. Stay, stealth sap, so you can get yourself a reopener. It's so valuable. There's only a few situations where you actually would want to run away. And Such Fab does go down. Anon is going to take him out. That's only the first guy on the Alliance team that's going to go down. And Apamachi is going to catch himself an opener. No chicken available for Anon. Looks like he is going to go down just to the bleeds alone. Cheat Death is up and running. Does throw one poison knife at Apamachi. Does have a heal still rolling. That heal at 23% dampen is still keeping him up and running. Apamachi's gonna have to get in there, man. He needs to take out the rogue right now. That's not looking good at all, man. Is that Zekiel? Zekiel is on the bottom left. Yeah, that's gonna be Aonan down. Zekiel is up next versus Apamachi. Appa haven't used a single thing. Zekiel is just coming in fresh. Almost like he sees him, dude. He was walking right at him. Right next to each other. Sap him. Yeah. One of those guys was gonna get an opener. Looks like Zekiel is gonna be able to go. How hard of an opener are you gonna go for? 26% dampening. What do you guys still got? Fortune, Tasty to deal with. That's still 3 other people, man. Let's see if Zekiel is going to go playing for just trying to win this game or trying to win all games. Going to open up with a Garrod. Apamachi is going to dip it to bear form. Full Hodge comes in and Zekiel is not even going to burn Toxic Blade. No, now burning a Toxic Blade. Did some damage to Apamachi and Appa just went for Thorns right afterwards. Zekiel and Appa are both looking for a reset. Zekiel did land one, trying to get a sap into Apamachi. Has dots on him though. That's not going to help him much. Found him out, actually. AoE'd him out. Dropping into cat form. Does have Incarnation rolling. Can you get yourself a restyle? Gonna go for big damage onto Zekiel. Steel is holding on to a trinket. Wall and heal is stay. Everything is available. 30% dampening. Zekiel is taking a bit of damage. Full kidney coming out to Apamachi, who's trinket out into a blind. Zekiel. That blind, my man. That blind, my boy. It's taking a bit of damage. But sap is going to land. Apamachi still has wall and double heal. Zekiel has Vendetta. So if he can go for the big one, he could end the duel right now. Garrod on top of Machi. While he's in feral form, Vendetta coming out. Toxic Blade out of this guy. Toxic Blade him. Yes, and he's going to take him out. Does land him. That Assassination Rogue Vendetta is just insanely strong. Fortune is going to be up next. That is Vendetta out of... Oh, Incap coming in onto Zekiel, who's going to trick it out of it. And Fortune is going to be able to take him out with images into a Fist of Fury combo out of this. And down he goes, man. Landy is the only one left as a DH. He's just trying to kind of walk up. Trying to get himself a Immolation Aura rolling. Is going to back up as Fortune is approaching, though. Is going to go for an I-beam setup with Meta into stun. It's going to be trinket out of Fortune, though. Touch of Death is up on Landy. He needs to find a way to deal with this. He's going to go for another Meta. Fist of Fury is going to parry a lot of his damage, though. Landy is going to take a bit of damage. Oh my god. This Demon Hunter is finding himself at very low health. Blur is up, but can you live through Fortune? He can't. Oh my god. Oh, Jesus, boys. Jesus. How's it going? I'm sick of having tonsils removed. Yo, Azeroth. Appreciate you for coming by, my man. I'm sorry to hear about getting tonsils removed. I never had tonsils removed. I can only imagine how painful and how terrible it must feel, like afterwards, like the recovery. I'm sorry to hear about, my man. Demon Hunter Mog looks sick. I do like it though. How to play Feral? Run, heal, run, heal, run, heal. What a Tiger Snob. How you doing, man? Alright, Zikati's group says that they were ready. Who is ready as well? How many of you guys got groups going, huh? How many groups we got? If you guys want to find a group, go to custom PvP, look up 55111, see if there's a group available. Minimus group is up. Alrighty. That's good. Let's see if I can export that while we get these guys rolling. Spectator match. Zikari, Minami, 5, Lord Iron. We got another Lord Iron, right, boys? Lord Iron it is. BFA, what do we call it? BFA EU 27? 28? 28. Cool. Alrighty, well I should have gotten us in, right? It didn't pop or kill us at all. Okay, let me try that again. It looked like it sent the work game request only to Zikati. Did I mess up one of their names? Zikari and Minami 5 Lord Iron. Spectator match. Oh, cool. Now we got it. Nice. I think DH was stronger in Legion compared to now Bloodlet. I don't know, man. The current DH is looking pretty good. Oh, snap. What up, Mike? How you doing, my man? How you doing, my dude? How you doing? But Yvette, what else? God, your hard name is hard to say. Daynard is easy, but Shiona. S-H-E-O-N-N-A. Shiona? I think the S is silent for her name. What up, Daynard? How you doing, man? Fortune. Now, why? Dude, people asked for like a map where people could actually not have to deal with LOS. That's why, man. Hold on. Switch. You guys asking why we're doing a game where we don't have like insane amounts of LOS? Because people have asked for it, man. Are you kidding me? What do we got? We got this little pillar. We got the tombstone, which is not much LOS, and then the cart, which is like the most LOS you can get. What do we got on the alliance team? We got 14, Such Fab, Tasty, Zikati, and Irali? It's in Russian. Then we got Anki, Dead Lalu, Rockstar. I like that. It's Skullho. Skullho! Your name! And we got Rockstar. Popping pillies and I feel like just like I'm a rock star. Post Malone there, boys. Alrighty, Dead is going to be able to get himself an opener. It looks like Dead is going to be playing Beastmaster or Marksman. It looks like Beastmaster going to pop his pet and pump the pet full of damage. Raleigh going to get hit with a stun. Trinket coming out. Raleigh's not playing his heal though. He's not playing a Druid heal. He's playing something different. Double walls available though. Does have Incarn rolling. Doing go for some big damage right now onto Dead. Dead is popping out his great Dire Basilisk while coming out of Raleigh. Let's continue to just pump pressure. Getting a leap onto Dead. Continue to pump. Just bleeds over and over. Elali and Dead's health is both very, very low. Thorns is coming out for Arali though. Where's another wall? Last wall available. Needs to go for heals. Actually going to Shadow Meld himself real quickly. Going to catch himself an opener as a Feral. Dead is barely any health. Has a little bit though. Has a pet heal if anything. He's just sitting on a trap with all his pets. He's just clutching them together, man. He's just clutching all of them together like, oh, if anything goes down, man, I'm done. While Arali, on the other hand, he's actually playing very defensively. Oh, hey, second LOS. So 4 spots of LOS. Arali's going to go and re-heal, get out in the open. Dead is going to see where he's at, or at least hopefully he does. He does see him, yeah. I'm sending the pet over. Going to redo his traps a little bit. Going to be sitting on that freezing trap the whole time though. And as per usual, he knew exactly what this cat was going to do. Arali's going to get hit with a full stun. Dead. It's the opportunity to go for some big damage. Does have Bestial Wrath rolling. Does he have a lot of dots and a lot of pets maybe? No, just one pet available. No dot up and running. No, he doesn't get crows up and running right now. Big Bestial Wrath damage. Arali is just trying to find a way out of this, man. Thorns coming down. Maybe the pet will be taking a bit of damage. Maybe it'll be slower. He needs to pop out of form and get himself a heal. He's kind of running out of time. Freezing Trap coming in right afterwards, and Dead's going to get a lot of range off of that. Going to let him into a Charge Trap. Both of the health levels are very, very close to one another, but Arali is out there now dealing with a pet. As long as a pet doesn't have LOS for Dead, Dead can't do too much damage. The kill command and the pet buffs are just not going to happen. So there's an opportunity for Arali to go for a few heals. Dead is going to pull his pet back. Maybe Dead might be able to jump into Camo. No, sending his pet back right as Arali is running in. That's going to be Feign Death out of Dead though. Going to go pump big cooldowns. Bash comes in onto Dead the Hunter. Turtle's still available. Does have a heal coming up in about 15 seconds or so. Aurelius continuing just to pump pressure into this Hunter. Big bite coming out. Turtle shell coming out for dead. Is he still gonna die to those dots though? He's melted to those dots. It looks like he actually might go down. And he does. Aurelius was able to take out dead fairly quickly and efficiently. Lulu's up next. It was a big damage. Such a death onto this Feral. Feral still has a trinket. He's going to trinket out of this instantly. Try to get away from it. He's going to pop a wall into Bear from dipping into Bear while Lulu is trying to continue the damage. Fist of Fury is coming out. Trying to get a Whirling Dragon Punch. What the ability is called. I'm learning, boys. I'm learning. That's going to be a restun by Raleigh with a Shadow Meld onto Lulu. Trying to get all the bleeds going. And it's going to be Lulu trying to pump in a lot of wall damage pressure. Popping a wall and continuing just to pump deeps into Raleigh. Trying to take him out. No walls available for the Feral for a while. But the Lulu just can't quite catch up and stay with him. Fist of Fury is going to lock him down for a moment. And that Rise of Sun King is going to take him out. Up next is going to be Fortune versus Lulu. What's Lulu at? Trinket available. Fortune has everything. The only thing that Lulu's missing is Dampen Harm and Wall. Lulu's Trinket out of that burst in the opener. And it's going to pour it all the way back here. That's a tricky move. That's a very cheeky move. I remember people using that area just to literally PvP odd. They would go into this arena and just sit there the whole time. I remember that. It was actually kind of nutty. I didn't like that at all. Fortune's taking a bit of damage. Wall is available. Lulu's health is definitely higher than Fortune's. It's going to be stunned by onto Fortune. He's going to trick it out into Karma, and it's going to be Karma being burned for Lulu. Both of these guys are going to be redirecting damage to each other and healing. That's where my brain explodes, dude. You need like 500 IQ to figure out where the damage is going to go. Touch of Death is going to land onto Lulu, but Lulu's trying to take out Fortune before the Touch of Death ticks, and it's not going to tick while the monk is dead. So Lulu is going to be able to get out of that one pretty quickly, pretty safely. Dipping back behind the pillar. It looks like Tasty or Zaccadio, or they're trying to figure out. I think it was supposed to be Such Fab up next. Or Tasty's just letting him re-heal. Being a nice guy. Although you guys don't have to. Looks like Tasty is going to be going out there versus Lulu. Is going to land a dot. Yo, Skullho, can you get out of stealth? Because unless you're next. Can you get out of stealth unless you're dueling? Thanks, guy. Appreciate that. Leo's a good monk. Yeah, Lulu. I call him Lulu. That's how I call him, Lulu, dude. But he is doing really good. This is Minimi, man. This is Minimi. I'll fluctuate if you guys remember him. I was a full stun by Tasty into a short stun into Lulu into a Hex. What does Lulu have? Wall is up and running. Gratifier Ellie is coming out. Tasty's going to get a few zaps in there with a big Stormkeeper. Lulu's going to land him into a full stun, maybe port back right afterwards. Is going to roll away into a big old port. Dampening is now hitting in at about 1%. That's going to be a lot of Vivifies coming up for Lulu though. While he's hanging out in his own room. It's going to be a full Lightning Last, I think, on a Fist of Fury too. That's a little bit unfortunate. Lulu popping and Dampen Harm as Stacey gets a lot of damage with those Earth Shocks in there. Full root coming onto Lulu. Incap comes in as Stacey tries to get a Hex onto the Monk. Still going to try to land a Hex, and Lulu's going to go for heals. Both of these guys are going to heal while Dampening allows it. It's not fair to go back there. I think it's fine. If somebody wants to use it, that's okay. Do my heroic run on a Hunter. Let's see if I get higher item level. Yo, Dark, I might join you after this stream on your heroic if you're still using it, man. This dude is still running with it, dude. Real Russia here. Lulu's popping in images. Gonna get some big damage running, and it's gonna be Hex coming out. It actually interrupts that Hex right as it hits Tasty. This is the opportunity to maybe get a kill and try to go for another Hex. Short stun coming out of Lulu. The Hex is still gonna make it, trying to stop the Monk from doing any kind of damage or healing. Perfect opportunity for Tasty to get a lot of healing surges back to back to back. It's gonna be Lulu getting hit with a root. Gonna Tiger's Lust out of it. Full Lightning Lasso by Tasty, trying to wrangle up this Monk into an Incap. Lulu's gonna dip back behind the, not even the pillar, but I guess behind. Oh, what is this? What is this? It's like a little bit nudge in the doorway. I can't even see anything, but neither can Tasty. That is such an interesting placement, dude. Very, very interesting placement. Lulu's trying to catch up to Tasty, but Tasty's keeping that range, man. He's keeping that distance, playing for the long game. And Lulu's is going to keep dipping behind those little corners in the map. Get as many heals as possible. You guys got to fight each other out here, man. You guys got to fight each other out here. We didn't take this map for LOS, man. We didn't take this map for you guys to be able to dip back behind the corner. It's just like, you know what? Like, if you're going to sit back there and get a full re, I'm just going to wait for you out, man. Let's not do that, alright? This is going to hit with a full stun. Fist of Fury to follow. And that is going to be Lightning Lasso onto Lulu. Dampen Harm and Karma available for Lulu, so at least he's doing just fine. He's doing A-okay. That Hex is going to put him Not on a tight spot, but it's going to stop him from doing any kind of damage. Stacey's going to get himself big setup. Big Earthshock coming out right afterwards. Actually dropping Lulu into a very, very low health pool. Lulu's going to dip behind the Tombstone. Those zaps are still going to land. That Dampen Harm. Pretty sure Dampen Harm is good against magic abilities, isn't it? Or is it all physical? Hopefully. Hopefully. Karma coming out for Lulu, and Tasty just like, get out of here. Knocking him back. Making sure that Tasty is doing just fine on health, and so is Lulu. This is going to close in a little bit, making sure he got his Earthshocks up and running. Is going to land a root onto Lulu for a second. There's going to be a touch of death into this bad boy. Lightning Blast coming out. It's going to be tricking out of Lulu. Trying to land a Hex into Lulu. Interrupt coming out. Tasty has a wall up and running, but that's about all he's got. And that touch of death is going to do a lot. Into a Hex onto Lulu. He can't get out of it. Healing Surges are coming out for Tasty back to back to back. Lulu's just waiting there with his Raptor with little weapons. He's like, come on, I'm ready, I'm ready. 20% dampening. Is to get him with a stun. Trick gets out of it instantly. Fist of Fury is still going to be keep running on him. Zuan damage is going to go out. Tasty, it does go down to Lulu, who played it out to the very end, out in the open. But Zakati is going to be up next, man. Full stun into Lulu, buffing up the pet. Is going to go for big Ancient Hysteria. Or not Ancient Hysteria, but Unholy Frenzy, I think. That's going to be a port for Lulu. Oh my god. It's a Fist of Fury as Zakati comes around the corner trying to parry wherever damage he's got. Short Zuen coming out for Lulu, trying to do what he can. No damage defenses available for Lulu. Can't deal with its pressure of a Death Knight. It looks like he just might go down. Even if it tries healing, it's all just gonna go away. Zakati is gonna land a kill onto Lulu. Who's up next, boys? We still got Anki, Rockstar, and Skullho. That's a lot of dudes, man. Which with 25% dampening right now. Rockstar is going to be stealthing around Zakati. Is he going to go for a polymorph? No, he's just going to drop down his big damage. This is going to be a huge setup of Zakati, but he does have AMS running. Chewed through his AMS pretty quickly, but Zakati is still hanging in there. Stun coming into Rockstar as he blinks away. Trinket coming out of the Mage. Just making sure to send a few icy... What is it? Ice Lances at Zakati. Trying to put down a Blizzard around him. Actually put out Blizzard in a completely wrong direction. Frostbolt's trying to come out. It's going to be an interrupt by the pet into a ice block. Zakati is still doing just fine. Hasn't taken too much damage. Getting hit with a root. And as long as he makes sure he has dots rolling onto this mage, he'll be fine. Does land an interrupt onto Rockstar with that Ebon Bolt. That's going to be temporal coming out. Zakati is going to take a little bit of that frost damage right now. Blinking away for Rockstar. Trying to get the damage rolling with frost bolts. Ebon Bolt's trying to come out. I think Zakati is trying to kick it as best as he can. Bolt is actually, no, not going to land. Just kind of was trying to fake out Zakati for too long. Looks like Rockstar is going to die to all these undeads just attacking him. Second Ice Block coming out. But that's really about all he's got. And Zakati is actually going to walk over there and start doing damage to the pet. He's going to drop down the Frozen Orb on top of Zakati, where all the pets are. Still coming in onto Rockstar. And I think Zakati is going to be able to take this one right now. Yeah, he does. That was rough, man. I don't know what a Frost Mage can do against an Unholy Death Knight, let alone against really any other class. It is going to be Anki trying to come out next. Does get a Fear onto Zakati, trying to land himself some VTs. Is going to get interrupted. VTs are going to land. No, they're not. Continue just to do the damage to Zakati. Or Zakati continue to interrupt this Shadow Priest as much as possible. The dots finally land, and Zakati is going to pop AMS, so Anki can't get too much damage in. Necrotics are going to get spammed out, and he's trying to get another Vampiric Touch on the pen, I think. And this is going to get interrupted yet again. Anki just can't get any damage up right now. Still trying to land a lot of CPS. It's going to be silenced of Zakati. Is dropping into void form right now. Siphon is up and running. Tricky coming out of Anki. Essie keeps getting stunned by the DK stun. This burst coming out right now. Anki is going to get some health out of it, but not an insane amount. He's going to get some out of it. But how much though? Mind Control is trying to come out for Anki, is getting interrupted on it. Maybe now he can finally get all these dots up. Vampiric Touch is coming out. Mind Control is to follow right afterwards. As Zakati is getting MC'd, running as far as humanly possible. There's going to be a grip available for sure. Getting hit with a stun right afterwards. Lichborn's out of it. Grips Anki back, and that's full necrotic. Anki can't really do anything. Even if he's trying to go for Shadow Mend, is going to land a few heals, but really out of mana. And necrotics are going to eat up a lot of it. Any cast he tried to go for, Zakati literally just interrupted it instantly. Skullho is up next. He's the last man standing on the Horde side. He's going to go for a Garrote opener stun lock. Back-to-back rotation onto Zakati. Vendetta is getting popped right now with evasion. Tricking out of that DK stun. Trying to take out Zakati right now. Avenging his mage friend right now, man. Trying to take him out. That's going to be huge, huge. Death pack coming on for Zakati. And Skullho was able to make it out of there with every defensive burn while we're at it. Going up against the Pharaoh right afterwards. Trying to Phantom Knives as much as possible. Such Feb is just gonna poke out, land a Moonfire so he can catch himself a reset right afterwards. As long as the Moonfire is there, he can always get himself a full re. Gonna open up onto the Skull Ho. No trinket, no wall, no nothing available. Maybe blind available at most. We'll see if Skull Ho can maybe turn this around. Does have evasion rolling. Or feint rolling for a moment. Doesn't look like he has anything here though. Trying to build common points. This is going to be Such Fab going to big old in card. Full kit is coming out of Such Fab. Such Fab actually trinkets out of it. Maybe a blind could come out. Solid Cho is dead though. Bleeds are up. If you blind him a little bit earlier, maybe he would have had it. Actually, continue to heal with Crimson. Is landing a cheap shot, not a sap. It's a Thorns. Oh my god. Dude, that rogue actually had a chance once he got a full stun into a trinket and a blind on the feral. If you went for a triple sap, just wait out his cooldowns. Maybe he's gonna be able to do something about it. No! Oh my god. Rogue guy. Rogue boy. Don't do that! My man, next time you get a full blind after that exceptional kidney, Such Fab did not have a need to trinket anything. He trinket regardless. Blind came in clean. But he came in to cheap shot him right afterwards. I don't know about that, man. I don't know about that. Ah, this is where you made it harder for yourself, man. Honestly. That was rough, though. That was rough. Alright, who's got another group, boys? Who's got another group? I mean, Evasion and Cloak was a waste. I mean, he did pop every cooldown just to defeat Zakati. I just want to say maybe he's like one of those guys that's not experienced. But Dead is getting popped right now with Evasion. Did I say but Dead getting popped right now with Evasion? Boys, I got so much talking. Sorry, boys. I'm losing my mind, man. Losing my mind. This is what happens when you take 2 days off, man. 2 days off from streaming. You're coming back. You're messing up your words. You're messing up your abilities. Trust me. I'm trying, boys. Tried to negate the dots when you got killed him for re-stealth. For when he got him for re-stealth. Can I queue as Alliance, right? Yeah, if you guys want to queue as Alliance, man, you guys got it, man. I get Pop Pepe hands. Oh my god. Oh my god, boys. Alrighty. 5511 Duels. If you guys want to join any of the groups, we got one with Minimi and Dead actually in the same group. And then Pelcher got another. If you guys want to join any on Alliance or Horde, feel free. 5511 Duels are open and available for all of you guys to join if you wish right now. You're more than welcome to, boys. More than welcome to. Alrighty. Got a couple groups going. Take advantage of the opportunity, boys. Take advantage of the opportunity, man. Oh, you find something else to play music-wise. Name is McLoopy on ID. Find a group. We have 5. Okay, cool. Cool. Let me see if I can find you, man. You said McLoopy, right? McLoopy. Oh. Oh, I added you. Nice. You have a group apparently. Cool. Yeah, let me know right now, McLoopy. If you got a group right now, man, we can queue up against either Minimi or Zakati, man. Yeah, I think it would be a lot easier if we were to message through Real ID, man. I don't check my Discord all that often, especially once the duels happen. I'm more paying attention to everything in front of my screen. Go if you transfer your messages onto here and you have them all on Real ID, that'll make it that much easier for me to figure out who we got. Use Zakati? Alright, Zakati and Minimi, I guess, will be it, yeah? Minami, Zakari, 5. Let's go Blackrook Hold. We'll go Blackrook Hold, boys. Alrighty, that's a good one. And here EU, more. Fridays are always EU, man. Saturday out for the NAs. Now join if I'm on Tyke. If you're EU on Tyke, yeah, you can. If you're NA on Tyke, you can't. It's EU day, boys. It's always EU day. Friday. Every day is EU day, though. Where are the alliance groups? Zakati got one. Zakati has one. Let me try this again. I don't think it worked. Let me try this. Then join Michael. You're more than welcome to, you guys. All of you guys are more than welcome to join in. Sorry, bro. I got on here now. I can message you. Got 5. The other person's not accepting wargame request. Oh, it's fine. Wait, Zakati isn't? Or Minami isn't? Because we could do McLoopy and Minami. Oh, now they did. Okay, cool. Okay, McLoopy, I got 5 people on you, dude. I'm gonna take NA. Alright, then, dude, tomorrow. Join us tomorrow for some NA stuff, alrighty? Alright, boys. Dad, Judo, Master Slash Fab, Chase, Zikati. That's a lot of boys right here, man. That's a lot of boys. Here we go. Switch. Cool. Now we're good. I really like this map, dude, from Legion. Honestly, look at this. Oh. I really like this map. I think it looks really cool. I thought it was an awesome addition back in Legion, honestly. You know, I think my favorite maps are still, like, from Pandaria. What is it? I think we have one arena, if not two, added from Pandaria. And like some of the OG ones, like the old Blade's Edge, like the Cataclysm Blade's Edge, right? They didn't have any ramps. It was just like two. It was like a rope and like a stone block. I remember that one, dude. That was my favorite back in the day. But it's a cool arena map. Regardless, whatever I think of the arena map. How do these guys feel about the arena map? We got Dad, Hugh, didn't really get to play last time, Lilu, Pelcher, and Zekiel, who's going to be on first. It's going to be Judo Master, Such Fab, Tasty, Zakati, and Airali for the Druid, the Russian Druid at the bottom. Such Fab is going to be out here in a bear form. Just going to be waiting like, ah, Zekiel, you know where I am. You get your opener, man. It's actually a good idea to open in bear form. I mean, I guess Assassination Rogues, you could turn it around on you. It does put you a bit of disadvantage, but in previous expansions, that's what you would do. That's going to be a full stun onto Such Fab, and Zekiel is just going to run away after popping a Toxic Blade into this guy. That's toxic, man. You're just going to run away. You're literally playing the Feral strats, man. You're literally going to put dots on the Feral and then play the Feral strats and just like resetting. What is this? Such Fab is just going to sit in bear form. What do you mean? What else supposed to do, right? Gonna hit with a sap again. Zekiel, my man. Garrod opener. Such Fab is still hanging out in bear form. Thorns are coming out. That's gonna be kidney by Zekiel and just using throw. Don't use throw on a feral or on a feral with thorns, man. I'm pretty sure thorns still hit you even if you use throw. They do, because you see Zekiel's health right now. Such Fab again getting opened up on. Just gonna go back and re-heal. Are we gonna do the song and dance for like 3 more minutes, boys? Oh my goodness. One of y'all gotta just commit. Just gotta commit. I'm not a fan of the run strat. I'm not kiting, but just running. I mean, both of them pretty close, right? Yo, what up, AJ? How you doing, my man? How you doing, my dude? You underestimate how high I can fly. What's up, AJ? Hope you're having a good one, man. Bar got practice some arcane game. Bar got me practicing. Hell yeah, dude. Go for it. It is gonna be Such Fab having a dance. Zekiel is having a dance as well. What the hell is even going on, dude? What the hell is even going on? Wait, Hugh's subtlety, dude. I want to see Hugh play. I just figured out Hugh's subtlety. I saw the cold blood in there. That looks so cool, man. Zekiel is going to be able to get an opener onto Such Fab. Going to be full kidney. It's actually going to send it. Such Fab as a bear looking a little smaller than usual. Such Fab as a bear looks kind of small, doesn't he? Like compared to Zekiel, Zekiel looks big. There's a big old smork, man. That's going to be another opener by Zekiel and dipping back behind pillars for all these guys, man. All of them. Dancing bear. Yeah. Nice stash now. Yo, damn, bro. Appreciate you, my man. That's going to be Such Fab trying to close in into Zekiel. Zekiel is going to stop the feral opener. Full mark for the kidney, though. Is that going to be Toxic Blade as Zekiel, maybe? It is going to be Toxic Blade. Going to get one Envenom onto Such Fab. Such Fab is going to go for some massive heals. Incard coming out right now, and Zekiel, it just has so much damage rolling on him. Going to cloak this right now. Such Fab catches himself another reset. Is that going to be... Are we going to see a blind out of Zekiel, maybe? Full kidney into Such Fab. Such Fab trinket out of it. And that's going to be a full blind out of Zekiel. Has Such Fab exactly where he wants him. Zekiel still holding on to his Vendetta. Toxic Blade is coming up very soon. And Zekiel is doing what Rogue should be doing out of a blind. Is get full 3 triple sap in there. Such Fab with no trinket, no heal available. Wall coming up sometime soon. Not for another minute 30 at least. Zekiel is going to go for an opener. That's going to be Such Fab dipping into bear form, though. Zekiel, I think, is still going to commit. No, not going to burn. No, he is burning Vendetta. He's going to go with a Toxic Blade and everything. Going to still burn through Such Fab defensive. That's going to be a wall coming out while Such Fab is sitting in bear form. Still taking a lot of pressure from this Assassination Rogue. Trying to do whatever healing he can. Spamming that Moonfire as much as possible. Zekiel has evasion rolling. Evasion is down. If Such Fab has any opportunity to turn this around onto Zekiel, this would be now. But Shadow Step is going to keep Zekiel with him. It's a full kid into Such Fab. Such Fab might actually go down right here. Trinket coming out of Zekiel as he gets a short sum by Such Fab, and that's going to be Thorns. Is Zekiel going to die? Is Such Fab going to die? It could be anybody. It could be anyone's game right now. Such Fab barely was hanging in, and Zekiel almost went down. It's going to be the shortest stun in the world into a smoke bomb trying to deal with Tasty. The Bind Totem is going to keep him slowed down. I think Tasty is going to land the kill, and he does like he should. Tasty, oh boy, actually able to play while dampen is not insanely high. And it's going to be versus Pelter. Pelter and Tasty. Let's go, boys. Let's go. Show him how it's done. Tasty making sure to get all his bets up and running. All the Ellies are rushing Pelter. That's going to be Barskin coming out of him instantly. Actually going to change the song, boys, alright? Don't mind me. Entangled Roots on the pets, actually. Pelter, interesting move. Still is rolling Barkskin, trying to get a regrowth. Tasty, do you have a stun available? He might be going for a stun setup. Pelter basically wants to have Tasty out in the open so you can get a full setup. Tasty wants him out in the open for the Stormkeeper and the full stun lock setup. Pelter's actually taking a lot of damage right now out of the Wombo combo with Earthshocks and everything. Getting knocked way out there, and Pelter has the opportunity because of that knock to actually go for regrowth. Tasty, I think, actually allowed Pelter like, hey, get out of there, you scamp. You actually have an opportunity to re-heal. That Earthshock is going to slam him pretty hard. Kicking Pelter's a cast on heal. Pelter is popping into Incarnation. Tasty is going to go for healing. Actually getting silenced for a short moment by Pelter, and that's going to be tricky out of Pelter as he's getting hit with a stun. Tasty's going to go for some heals. Pelter and Tasty both got some big damage rolling onto one another. Both can just turn the tide of a game any moment now. But who is going to be in the end? As Pelter is going to go for regrowth, still has Incarn rolling for a little bit moment. I think Tasty, and the fact that he has so many different insta-casts available, and that stun, and the fact that Pelter just basically needs Incarnation to do any damage might change the duel right here. DCD on Druids, form killed Druid. That is a little bit weird though. It was a little bit weird to get used to. Hi everyone, I'm back now. The duel is ready. What's up, Goon Rat? How you doing, my man? That's gonna be Pelter trying to stay in bear form for a little bit. Actually killing Taste's totems, I think, for a second. Yeah. I think trying to kill totems because they are generating a little bit of resources. Nope, all totems are up and running. Did Pelter actually do that? Full stun coming in onto Pelter by Taste. You could go for a big setup wombo combo, knocking him out in the open, keeping Pelter out away from any kind of LOS. Is going to send a meatball to him. Can't do it. He's going to go for them noodles, though, them lightning noodles. And Pelter is popping into bear form as soon as he sees Tasty going for any big damage. Tasty's trying to get a slow. Still is saving all those insta-casts, I think. Maybe he used them already. Pelter is dipping behind the pillar yet again, trying to get away from this Druid ASAP. Their Earthbind totem is going to slow him down. The stun is going to be bad. Barskin coming out for Pelter. Can you turn around on Tasty? Tasty's health is only half health as well. Tasty actually still is holding on to the Stormkeeper. Silence coming out onto Tasty. Could Pelter be turning this around right now? Has a lot of damage. Going for as many insta casts as possible. Stormkeeper's trying to come out for Tasty, and Pelter's dipping to bear form as Tasty gets a big Earthshock in there. Both of these guys are doing some nasty damage to each other and then going right away from one another. Going to go for heals back to back. Pelter's going to dip into stealth cat form for a moment. Both of these guys, as soon as they have a little bit of mana, are gonna go regrowthing and start surge and what is it, healing surges each other and everything. Pelter is back with a trinket. He's gonna war some Tasty for a short moment. Gonna go for re-heals as much as possible. Dipping out in the open, but dips behind into the room again. Gonna go for whatever instacast he has. 40% dampening, and that's gonna be a lockout by Tasty. Pelter needs to find a way to get himself some heal. Thorns up and running. Not like Tasty would actually even hit him at all. Bear form again, just trying to run away from this Shaman God right now. Has him so close, can turn this duel around any moment. There's going to be an Earthshock to Pelter as Barskin comes up, but he's going to be able to land that bash into Tasty. Get the sweet, sweet regrows, but Tasty's going to make sure to re-flame shock him, get him onto a slow, and that stun might end it, but Trinket available for Pelter saves his hide for just a quick moment. Tasty is still just trying to end this guy. He's like, stop running in circles! Pelter is going to be able to catch a few regrowths, only one though. But he's going to savor that regrowth for as long as he can. He's like, that's my one regrowth. But meatballs are going to be fed. Tasty's like, I just want to serve you up some pastrami, some meatballs, some fricadeli. That stun could honestly end Pelter right now. Pelter's in a really bad situation. Earthshocks are doing a lot of damage. Meatballs are flying. That's going to be a massive stun. But Pelter got himself a heal right before that stun happened. Tasty's going to knock him out in the open. Silence is going to come out for Pelter. Incarnation is up and running. Pelter can actually do something. Bash comes out to Tasty. It's trying to go for damage. Going to go for regrowth instead of doing damage. Could have actually maybe even ended the duel right now. He's going to send a few instant casts at Tasty. And Tasty and Pelter are just both going back and forth. This is like the best caster duel I ever seen. I mean, they're dipping behind LOS. That's gotta get them bored and just watching them heal one another. But you know what? Every time they got some damage, it's like, wow, turn it around on you guys. Turn it around, all of you. Pelter still holding on to Incarn for a little bit longer. Tasty desperately trying to find this druid. He knows he can win. Tasty's feeling confident with this win. Gonna pick up the eyes. He's like, I just need to know where the druid is at. Butcher gonna dip out there and is gonna get you a few heals. Back into stealth, but Tasty sees him into a lightning lasso. Butcher will have a chicken in 30 seconds. There's gonna be Barkskin coming out of the boomkin. Tasty just wants to feed him more meatballs while Butcher's making sure to establish all his dots. It's gonna be him just trying to get away from this shaman again. Trying to go for regrowth. It's gonna be Earthshock into a shear. Bash comes on to Tasty's triggers out of it. Butcher barely has any health. Oh my god. Going for regrowth right now. Lands a regrowth. War Stomp regrowth. Can you land one? No! Tasty was able to take him out, I think, with a Frost Shock, that crit or something. Trying to get Lulu out of his hair by knocking him back. Lulu's just gonna Dragon Kick back in there. Lightning Lasso is gonna put him in a bad spot. Trinket coming out for Lulu. Is that Hex still going to land? That Hex does land! And Tasty's actually going to be able to heal with 29% dampening. But now he's going to deal with this Monk. This Monk that simply won't leave him alone. And Lulu has all the cooldowns. Wall coming out for Tasty as Fist of Fury go flying from Lulu. He's going to be Whirling Dragon Punch. Tasty's trying to go for heals while he can. Is that going to be an interrupt? Maybe he's trying to see if he can maybe juke an interrupt. So he's gonna hit him with an in cap, just trying to juke him out. That's gonna be a that is gonna be an interrupt, and Tasty might go down here with that Fist of Fury. Lightning Lasso coming out. Lulu actually has like no health at all. Can Tasty get away? Shocks him out of nowhere. That was like a global to global perfect waited it out. Patient elemental shaman, and just smacked him with an Earthshock. God damn! Just needed him at about 40k worth of health. Tasty is broken, OP. Tasty is busted, dude. Actually busted. Sap comes in and Hugh is going to come in as a subtlety rogue, trying to get himself a setup onto Tasty. Lightning Lasso is going to stop him. Trinket coming out of that stun, trying to end Tasty right now. He's going to get Hex though. He's going to land that Hex kick coming out onto that Hex. Can Hugh get enough damage to take down Tasty? That Hex could go through unless Hugh has something. That's going to be him in Raptor form with little itty bitty daggers. That looks so fucking cute, dude. Look at them little daggers. Tasty's going to catch himself a little bit of health. Dampen about 38. But Hugh's just staying in it, man. He's just trying to get more Shadow Dances rotating in there. Trying to get them Viscerates rolling. That's going to be Tasty getting a few instant casts into a Lightning Lasso to follow it. He's going to get an Earthshock. Could that be a big Earthshock to end him? No, getting a Flame Shock. Kidney coming out on Tasty. The trick is out of a blind. Hugh is actually just playing out this EC game. So Hugh's going to be able to open. Interesting. Sap coming in. I like his Mog, man. I like his Mog. Looks like Hugh is going to go for a full re. I think he was trying to find a dead body to munch on, but that's actually Ezekiel. That's his friend. That's his ally. Hugh still has a dot. Gonna actually cloak and vanish out of the opener. Could go for Tasty. Looks like he might. Sap and Tasty. Needs to honestly find Such Fab's body if he wants to get any kind of meal, any kind of food. The big eats. It's gonna be I getting picked up by Tasty. Hugh's gonna take advantage of the opportunity by cheap shotting Tasty. There's gonna be slow coming in instantly, and that's gonna be a stun to separate Tasty and Hugh far apart from one another. Hex is gonna land onto Hugh as Tasty gets himself a big setup. Big meatballs and Stromboli noodles are coming out. There's gonna be Cheat Death, but Hugh, maybe he can do something out of it. Earthshock slaps him while Cheat Death is up. He still survives it, but one Frost Shock ends him. And up next is gonna be Dead versus Judah Master, Zakati, and Raleigh. Can he take them all on? And is he survival? He is. Change his weapon up a little bit too. I see how it is. Did he change a Mog too? Or nah? I feel like he didn't change his Mog. But Tasty versus Dead. Does he see him? Does find him and does Flame Shock him. Dead actually ended up hitting one of Tasty's totems instead. Lightning Lasso is going to put Dead at about almost half health. Stun coming in onto Tasty, knocking Dead away. It's going to be Dead getting him some range damage up and running right now. Trying to hang out by the pillar. That Earthshock is going to put him in a really hard spot though. Dead is actually going to have to go for a heal and mending bandage while the Greater Fire Alley is on top of him. Now he attacks him. Now he stops that heal. Took a little while there, Fire Alley. What was that bullshit? While Tasty is running after Dead, Tasty's all going to be able to, or while Dead is running after Tasty, Tasty was seeing some free pot shots at Dead's pad. And that's going to be a Lightning Lasso. Dead trinkets out of it. Stormkeeper coming out for Tasty, can get a big Earthshock. Double Zap coming out, and Tasty might go down while Dead does take him out. Tasty almost had him. That No, the Turtle Shell honestly made it so hard. Judah Master's coming up next, trying to get some big damage. Fist of Fury coming out right now. Interfreezing Trap, take us out of it. And that's going to be a touch of death on the Dead. Karma and everything. That's it, man. Tasty's a god, dude. Look at this boy. Oh, look at this boy. Oh my god. Lasso is strong. It is, dude. They nerfed it too. The nerfer, but it's so strong. The Arcana Kid Little Dagger Stacy is going off, dude. This is content. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Alright, McLoopy. You're next, my dude. You're next. Your team is next. Who are you going up against, though? Who are you going up against? Who wants to get a 5-5 group going, man? 28? 9? Zakati says he's ready to go, man. So we're gonna queue against Zakati. What map? We haven't done the Grand, have we? Wait, have we done the Grand? He has been taking Roy's. Yeah, he's been going ham, dude. He's been going ham. Huh. What map have we not done yet? I know there's Hook Point and Mugambala, but we can't do this for duels, boys. We haven't done Toveron. That's a huge map, but we'll do it. We'll do Toveron. See that, have a nice stream. Alright, Pelcher, thanks so much for coming by, man. Appreciate you, dude. This will probably be the last duel of the evening, boys. We got last one to go. And then tomorrow we'll have some 5-5-1-1 in the US NA. If you guys got anybody you want to 1v1, by the way, before this, you got somebody you want to pick a bone with, maybe Tasty versus Dead. If you guys want to do that, let me know. We could do some 1v1s best out of 3. How does that sound, huh? Tasty scurry. I wouldn't want to fight him. Yeah, he's spooky, man. Let's go to start a duel right now, Faka. Мне нравится вас сейчас. What up, Kenan? Ну, хорошо. Ну, нравится. Ну, чё? Как дела у вас в России? This is the only Ellie shaman who can survive Melee's relentless onslaught. Dude, he just like panic. Just calm, collected, waiting for every single attack, and then he's gonna zap, snag him, get him, wrangle him up with a lightning lasso, boys. Let's go. Alrighty. Switch. Cool. Oh, we actually got more subtlety rogues, man. More subtlety rogues. What do we got for the alliance? We got Judah Master, Such Fab Taste, and Zakati, since most of these guys didn't even get to play all that much. And then on the alliance side, we got RTO, Dalaran, Demon Fang, Snooky, and Sorrowit. Oh, look at this guy. Wait, is that the new eyes too? It is the new eyes. It is the new eyes. Gonna come out versus Judah Master. Gonna do a bow for this epic duel. Last duel of the day, guys. Good luck. Have fun, everybody. Gonna be Judo versus RTO off the bat in the opener. Let's see how this goes, man. Arya is running the normal setup. Dalaran is not running normal setup. So let's see which one is actually gonna be. Dalaran and Arali, I think, are running very similar setup with Pharaoh without that extra heal. I wonder what talent they're actually giving up when they're going for the heal, or what they're choosing instead of the heal. It's going to be Judah Master getting an opener onto RTO. Did find him outside of LOS. It's only going to be images with Fist of Fury, dropping down RTO's health down very low with a Dragon Punch up in the air right afterwards. RTO's trying to, only got a heal, trying to use any other defensives while he's trying to get away from Judo Master. RTO is going to dip. Going to go for a few regrowths while he's got it. And that's going to be a perfect opportunity for Judo Master in order to catch RTO. Trying to get us slow. The images are up and running again. It's going to be Fist of Fury onto the wall for the Druid. RTO needs to find a way to deal with this monk right now. It's going to be Thorns. And RTO is trying to turn this around offensively. Judo is just going to bail the hell out of there, man. Is Judo Pelcher? I don't think he is. But for some reason, I thought Judo might have been Pelcher. That's going to be short in cap onto RTO, but that Zoen is going to stop it for a moment. Fist of Fury to slow him down. No wall available. No one wall available. RTO, do you have anything? RTO narrowly escaping it out of it, trying to get a heal rolling, just running for his life right now. Back into cat form, and Judo is just going to get a nice little zap to keep him in combat, if anything. Judo's going to drop a port. I'm going to try to get away. RTO is just going to catch himself a reset. RTO needs to go for an opener or something. Does get an opener onto Judo, and just going to run the hell out of them. Not even going to go for a finisher. RTO is still playing very defensively. It's up to Judo to really finish this duel. RTO is going to dip into stealth for a moment. Stun coming in onto the Pharaoh. Judo Master is trying to go for some big damage right now. Maybe Fist of Fury to follow. It does land a Fist of Fury, which is going to slow down RTO. RTO trying to go for some damage. No wall available. No wall. One wall available. He didn't use it. Heal coming up in about 10 seconds. RTO played so passively. Needs to go more ham. Sorrow is up next. Sorrowit. Oh, I like the weapon combo. Got a heavy weapon and a dagger main hand. Sap comes in, has cold blood ready and everything. Is he gonna go big opener? He's gonna go Shadow Blades onto this monk, into an incap, into one of the coolest animations ever. Full kidney onto Judo Master, into a DFA, trying to get as much damage as possible while Shadow Blades are running. It's gonna be dampened harm by Judo into a Fist of Fury, parrying everything that Sorrowwood has. There's gonna be evasion for Sorrow, but he keeps his back to Judo. Blind coming into Judo, which is not gonna trinket that at all. Sorrowwood is gonna catch himself a reset. Sap comes into Judo Master right afterwards. Can Sorrow recover? I'm pretty sure he's playing a build where he's getting a heal while in stealth. And it does look like as his health goes up, it is a build while his health is, while he's in stealth, he's getting healed. There's going to be full stun by Judo, though, into Fist of Fury, and Sorrow is going to find himself in a bad situation as Judo does eliminate him back to back. Is this going to be another monk god? So many more monks have started appearing ever since patch 8.1. Hell yeah, boys. Sup? What's up, Casual? How you doing, man? That was a sub rogue, dude. He tried his hardest, man. DFA, that's a bold move, Cotton. Want to make a rogue spec? What do you think is good for PvE? For PvE, Popak, Assassin right now, one spec that I think all of you guys would enjoy. There's no way you don't enjoy Assassination. It is a really good spec, lots of sustained damage, lots of burst. I think a lot of you guys will like it. It's fairly easy to play too. Judo's my friend. Oh yeah, Forte, that's one of your buddies. It's gonna be a Succubus CC in the opener. Snooki is going to have to find a way to deal with this monk. Trying to go for a stun. He's going to land himself an Infernal. He's going to give himself a little bit of extra AoE. BFA are coming out for Judo Master. Snooki needs to go for a Chaos Bolt. But instead, he did pop a lot of his cooldowns. Has a lot of damage available. He's trying to get the AoE rolling. Judo is dealing with his pet right now while he's running. I think he's just trying to run away from Snooki's burst. So Snooki popped his cooldowns a little bit too early. Didn't get him Chaos Bolts running. Might be opportunity here though. Getting a stun onto Snooki while Chick is still available. Fist of Fury coming out by Judo Master. Getting Snooki down fairly low while it's finally coming out. Can it land a fear? No, can't land a fear. Try to get a run to Judo, who dispelled it instantly with a Tiger's Lust. Does have the pet beating up on him. Could go for a Succubus CC if he gets him in a good position. And Snooki is out in the open. Does get a Warlock Gate. Root coming on to Judo. He's going to land a fear and immolate right afterwards. Chaos about to follow. He's going to land. It's going to fly, boys. That's going to be Judo trying to blink away, and that's going to be still a lot of damage for that Chaos Bolt in the opener. Snooki is going to pop out to a different pet to hopefully maybe stop Judo Master from getting so many Vivifies, but his other pet was not that terrible though. Does he have a pet? He does have a pet. The pet was just running away. There's going to be a Horde, and Snooki is trying to get an Immolate into a Fear combo, into a Shot of Fury right afterwards, into a Chaos Bolt, onto Judo Master, into another Chaos Bolt to follow. Second Chaos Bolt coming out as Judo popping in Dampen Harm. Gonna engage the Warlock. Wall and Dampen Harm both were used as the Warlock is just getting those Immolates. Another Chaos Bolt maybe coming out is going to get interrupted on. Judo Master still is holding on to that Karma in case things go really bad. Snooki is trying to get out of this situation, trying to go for another Fear into Judo, but it's going to be so DR'd. Another Chaos Bolt is up. That's going to be Karma, reflecting all that damage back in. Snooki is in the spot where he can't even fear. It's so DR'd. It's still going to be interrupted by Judo. That's going to be Judo trying to get the hell out of there, dude. Took out another one. All right, we got Dalaran, and we got Demon Fang. Who's going up next, boys? What's the versus Monk? Until when the duels will be. This will be the last one, Bestum. How you doing, my man? This will be the last one, man. Unless you guys want to do a normal boss, I'll ask the chat afterwards. What range DPS are you okay for M+? Shadow is still Shadow, or no, Shadow Priest I think is still okay. I don't think Shadow are like in the meta though. I think Mage is still good. I would say Boomkins are really good. Warlocks are pretty good. But Shadow Priest, I would run with a Shadow Priest. I have a guilder who's a Shadow Priest, so I would run with him if I wanted to, but that's just me though. Judo Master is having to deal with Demon Fang. This guy, another. What's with all these Worgen Unholy DKs after Zakati, dude? They're all learning after Zakati. Just running after him, trying to stack them necrotics. The dots rolling. That's going to be IBF coming out of Demon Fang. And Judo's just going to roll out of there, man. He's not dealing with his DK. He's going to port right afterwards. The pets are going to be doing some damage to Judo, though, and there's going to be two of them, so it's going to be a little bit more pressure from that. Fist of Fury coming out onto Demon Fang. Needs to go for big heals right now if he has any. The Death Pact is up and running. He needs to press the button right now. He does use Death Pact trying to hang in. Judo is going to roll into the wall. Demon Fang is trying to catch up to the guy. Vivifies coming out for Judo as his wall is rolling. Karma coming up in a few seconds. Chicken available in just about 5 seconds or so. And Fist of Fury are going to stop Demon Fang from using any abilities. The parry is going to be hard, and a Rising Sun, not a Rising Sun kick, but a Whirling Dragon Punch. Learning my abilities, boys. Learning my abilities. I was going to say Zakati versus Tasty duel. Should we have Zakati versus Tasty? That'd be kind of cool. You guys decide who wants to duel who in a 1v1, man. We'll watch that afterwards. Judo Master going up versus Dalaran, as Dalaran's popping big cooldowns. Fist of Fury is going to lock him out. What? What? Excuse me? What? I know you're not actually Judo Master, but as an image of Judo Master, can you please tell us something about him? No? You got nothing to say? Because I got nothing to say either. What happened? Was that a touch of death? Tasty versus Lulu, both are down. Oh yeah, let's do that, dude. Tasty versus Lulu. Tasty, Lulu, if you guys want to jump into 2 different groups, man. Let's do Tasty versus Lulu, man. I want to see that one. Hell yeah, boys. They're both as strong in 8.1. Yeah, it looks like it. Monka broke and it's official. Like, I was actually commentating through everything Judo Master did up until the last duel. I have no idea. Just, whew. I was like, what the fuck just happened? There's the Pharaoh, then he's gone. There's moments missing between him being alive and then him dying. Like, that part in the middle, out of my memory, I have no idea what the hell happened. I have Lulu as my group leader. Alright, cool. So we're gonna do some 1v1 Lulu versus Minimi. The fuck was the DPS? I have no idea, man. I have no idea. So Dad has Minimi in his group. We need Tasty. Tasty, whisper me right now, man, if you're online. If you're ready for these duels. Alright, Tasty. I'm the leader. Okay, I'll kill you guys against one another. Moonwalker didn't get a damage buff in 8.1, only got utility buff, which is pretty good though. Wait, didn't you guys get some traits buff too? I could have been wrong though. Lulu versus Minimi, what the hell? No. It's Tasty versus Minimi. Zakati versus Tasty. Wait, T-Cake. Do you have Zakati with the group? Zakati versus Tasty? Well, maybe we could do that next time. Need one? Alright. Somebody join Tasty's group so we can queue him versus Minimi. Lulu on his monk. Alrighty. For group and white, need one. Boys, you guys need to join Tasty. Somebody join him, man, if you have him on reality, dude. He's a beautiful boy. Add him on reality. He's actually super fun. Super nice guy, man. Super nice guy. Oh, I said that Lulu versus Minimi? Yo, I can't even think half of it, Michael. I'm coming back after 2 days worth of break. It fucks with me, man. I'm drinking water the whole time, dude. Although I feel like soda would have been better. You know, get a little bit of sugar. Get the brain on pumping big brain plays. Pico Tampa. Willing to buy gear? Oh my god. Tampa! You actually played it differently than what other Fire Mages do right now. You did a lot of Pyroblast. Everybody else does great at Pyros, dude, with a big old one-shot. Invite Jason on Nixia. There we go. That'll work. Stacy's ready? Alright, cool. Stacy's good to go. Alrighty, boys. I should record this duel, man. This 1v1. This is gonna be best of 3, alright? This is gonna be best of 3. Jump, land, start. We're gonna do all of them on the Grand, by the way, because I feel like that's one map that's inoffensive, that has a couple pillars, but not crazy, like, verticality to it, you know what I mean? So we'll do that, because I feel like that'll be a fair map for everybody. Alrighty, boys, who do we got? Who do we got? We got the Loop. First up. What's his dead? I think that is giving him some words of encouragement right now. Yep. Or taunting him, one or the other. I think he's actually dead. Dead. That's sexual harassment. You should stop doing that. Lulu's about to fight you, trying to put babies in him. What the fuck is going on? Alright, then it's gonna be Tasty on the other side. You guys know exactly who you're fighting. Lulu, you're fighting Tasty. Zakati and Dead, can you guys please not fight each other while these guys are dueling so we can have a proper duel? Thank you, by the way. It's gonna be a best out of 3, boys. Does these still work? No, they don't. Okay, I used to have like the points at the top but that will work, but apparently they don't. I can have one cross processing. I should lose, but let's try it. Yeah, let's just try it. When Dal gets excited, I think he starts speaking in English, Russian hybrid language. That's most likely it actually held. That's actually true. Tasty is going to try to find a corner onto Lulu. Lulu is actually, you can see, it is defensive, so you can get one that's anti-magic. Wall is still up. Touch of Death is available. Double images. For Tasty, he's basically playing the same old playstyle, man. The same old playstyle. Now we can actually see his interrupt. Oh, we can see their interrupts. If they're on cooldown, oh my god, you get to see so much more of the UI when you don't do 5v5 duels. You do only like 2v2 or 3v3. Good luck, everybody. Yeah, let's say regular water, Russian water. Now we figure out why I can talk as much as I do. My mouth is numb. I think it's water, Russian water, of course. Zakati versus Dead, that'd be interesting, because those guys have been having almost like a feud. It's going to be a touch of death onto Tasty in the opener. Stun coming out, trinket out of it instantly into a lightning lasso, force the trinket out of the Lulu. Try to get a hex off of on the smug. A touch of death is going to do a lot of damage. Short stun onto Lulu. No trinket available. Dead is going to, I mean, Tasty's going to have the opportunity to heal up with those healing surges. That's actually a very interesting play. He's been able to do that consistently on the Lulu. Getting that full stun, forcing out trinket. Then you have the totem for a stun. Right. And then you go for a hex, and then you go for a heal right afterwards. Very, very interesting how that works out. Lulu is gonna mount up. AC is gonna try to get some damage in. That's gonna be a big defensive onto that. That's an insane defensive. That's a cooldown. What is that? Diffuse magic? That was insane. Just stop Taste's big opener with that stun. That's gonna be another defensive coming out for Lulu. Does get a kick to lock out Tasty on nature damage. This is going to steal his Totem Keeper trying to come out. Trying to land that Hex. Does land, and Tasty has a lot of damage. It's cooked up in his right hand. He's going to get a big old Earth Shock onto Lulu. Wants to root him out in the open if he can. Incap comes in as he roots. Lulu still has those meatballs, or those noodles just flying. Those elemental noodles. Those electric noodles ready. Lightning Lasso. And all his damage, all his charges for Stormkeeper are gone. Gonna be able to go for a huge heal and surges. And so is Lulu as the both disengage from one another. Tasty is trying to make sure he gets the damage rolling. Once he keep pressuring Lulu. Lulu's trinket is coming up very, very soon. His karma is still up and running. Tasty has his wall coming up very soon as well. Also has a trinket coming up very, very soon. Lulu has all the charges ready for damage. There's going to be an interesting question of whether Lulu is going to be able to do anything right now. It's going to be wall out of Tasty as he gets some big Earth Shocks into Lulu. Drops him into Hex. Into or out of that root. Going to go for a few healing surges. Dropping down the totems back up. It's going to be a full stun onto Lulu. Trying to get some big damage in. Probably going to knock him out there right afterwards. Incap comes in. And Lulu is now either going to go defensive or offensive. Looks like he is going to go offensive. As the capacitor totem goes down, he's going to dip behind the pillar. Vivify spam is coming out, and so will Tasty with his healing surges back to back to back. Just trying to get some damage in. Let's do the Earth Shock into a root. Tasty actually utilizing the Earth Shock into a root. New talent as much as he can. Hex coming into Lulu. Lulu actually has a trinket up and running. Will he use it here? No, he's actually going to hold on to it for a bit. Tasty making sure to reflame shock Lulu. Lightning Lasso coming out. There's going to be trinket out of Lulu, which is exactly what Tasty wanted. Trying to get a slow onto this monk. And he's going to dip into Ghost Wolf for a moment. Stormkeeper coming out. Going to get interrupted on it. There's going to be a big touch of death onto Tasty. And he's going to go for healing surges. Is going to go for healing surges. Is that touch of death going to tick, or did it already tick? I think that was just it just now. Does get a Stormkeeper loaded up, ready to go with some big damage. Trying to catch up to the monk. Trying to zap him up a little bit. But Lulu's not going to allow for the lightning damage to happen. Does land one of those charges as Incap comes in from the monk. And Tasty has a lot of cooldowns back up. Elemental available. That's going to be Lulu. Get himself a big defensive out of that. All nature damage coming out from Tasty. It's going to be a stun totem into a Hex. Lulu has no trinket for this one. Still is holding on to that karma. Has a lot of cooldowns available. And I was actually wondering, will his images turn into raptors? Lightning Lasso is going to come out for Tasty. It's going to be a very, very short Lightning Lasso. Earth Shock into a root coming out onto Lulu. Back to back. Healing surges right afterwards. These guys are just getting like a little bit of cooldowns, but Lulu's able to dip behind the pillar every single time. It's well known. Healing Surge, run lightning, lightning heal, run heal. Is that the Shaman? That is, I mean, it's a 1v1 situation for a Shaman. Of course, you know, he's trying to win. It's going to be stunned by Lulu into a Fist of Fury, giving Tasty a nice back massage. Whirling Dragon Punch, going to go for an Incap with a few Vivifies, actually dipping behind the pillar right before Lightning Lasso, but still manages to catch him with that Lightning Lasso, dropping his health pretty low. And it looks like Tasty doesn't have the Maelstrom to get the big Earthshocks going. Does have a Maelstrom at about halfway point, just to make sure his totems are running. Trying to land another Flame Shock onto Lulu, I think. And I think he does land one. Earthshock did connect. Maybe he can get him into a root. Trying to get a root going right now while in Ghostful. Does land one, even though we still got a port out of Lulu. There's going to be Stormkeeper right after this. Now Lulu's a porn star. Is it early? Well, there it is. There's going to be Hex. Hex onto Lulu. Oh, Leo Lulu. Wait, is that like a real person? Leo Lulu? Wait, I can check right now. As stun comes in onto Leo or Lulu. I like Lulu instead. There's shocks coming out right afterwards. Lulu gets a big damage going in. It's not going to be touch of death on Tasty. Maybe it's going to be capacitor totem. Lulu wants to range it as best he can, but the image is still able to do some damage. Stun coming in onto Tasty. Healing Surge coming in. I see Trink because that's stun. Trying to get some heals. Lulu's going to go for Vivifies after that incap onto Tasty. Wall coming out, so Lulu can just hang in there. Wall coming in for Tasty. Try to hang in. Dampening actually getting hit into 5%, 6% into this duel. That's going to be Hex. It's going to come out onto the Monk. He's just trying to make sure he catch up his health while Touch of Death is on him. That should have did a little bit of damage. Stun coming in onto Lulu. He's going to be able to bail out of this one though. He's going to dip behind the pillar. Does pop a defensive, trying to stay in. Does interrupt Tasty onto his cast. Is that going to be enough though? Healing Surges are coming out. Does he have Incap? Stormkeeper coming out for Tasty. Can he get a big old Earthshock combo? But as soon before he can get all the damage rolling, Lulu is just going to bail out. Leo Lulu. Fist of Fury coming out. Is that a person? Hard to tell. When you Google Leo Lulu porn star, it brings you up a bunch of naked chicks. So really hard to tell, boys. Hex trying to come out is going to be a stun by Lulu. Big kick right afterwards. Fist of Fury to fall. Is that Hex going to land? Actually, no, it doesn't. And Lulu does take the first duel. First duel for Lulu. Let's go, boys. Let's go. Good duel, Tasty. Good duel, my man. That was an exceptionally good duel, and that's just making sure to get a bite out of Tasty. That just getting a bite out of him. I would like to see Dead versus Tasty, like with not too many LOS or LOS areas. Alrighty, boys. Alrighty. Tasty got his karma. I think Tasty played that one really well, man. Let's make it his best 2 out of 3, okay? Best out of 3, boys. Best out of 3, alrighty? That's the first duel that actually went to dampening, man. Should we try another map? Tasty, do you want to change your map? Do you want to adjust your map? Because that one in the Grand is actually pretty decent down the middle. I think what we should do is every time it's like best 2 out of 3, we start with the Grand. Whoever loses gets to pick the map. We can do the Grand as many times as we want to. Every other map, everybody has only one chance at it. How does that sound? I know I'm kind of making up rules on the spot right now, but that'd be kind of cool. Because somebody can take use like the map that they feel like they have advantage in, take a match forward. Black Rook? If Tasty wants Black Rook, man, I can do Black Rook. Go, Tasty, I can do it. I've been trying to catch you streaming, I finally got. Wow, Sarah, what's up? How's it going, fam? How's it going, Sarah? What you up to? Oh, hey, wait. Is Queen Bee back? What's up, Queen? Hold on. I didn't even see in chat. How's it going? Lou. Chat, there's literally 0 chance that I'm looking at porn on my other monitor. Just saying, alrighty. Dad, or Minami, or Tasty. I think Tasty's watching the stream. Do you wanna change map? Or Nagrand is fine for you? You can try a different map, man. Let's do one random map. Oh, okay. Okay, I just saw your message. Okay, cool. Let's go 5. And I think as long as we don't enter a map, we should get a random one. Sarah, what's up, fam?
remember me from a few months back?
I do, with the turtles.
Got WoW and I'm super excited to start playing. Any tips for a paladin?
Any tips for a paladin? Ooh. Make sure you press bubble when things go bad. Because at one point in expansions and Legion, you actually had auto bubble. Make sure you press the bubble once things go bad, Sarah. How you doing? Thank you so much for the donation. Can we get a hashtag Sarah in chat? Showing appreciation for the wonderful donation. Thank you so much, Sarah. Appreciate ya. Appreciate ya. Okay, now we're doing a random map, boys. A random map. Mugambala. Hey, wait. We can actually do this as a wargame map? Since when? Oh, this is hype. Oh, this is... I've always wanted to do this map. I've always wanted to do this map as a random map. Look at this guy. He's actually clipping through the head a little bit. But you got these guys just chilling on the big old dinos watching the duels, man. That looks so awesome. Alrighty, boys. You guys know exactly how it is. We got Lulu hanging out in one corner. We got Daysty hanging out in the other corner. Did they adjust their playstyles at all? It looks like Lulu did go for a slightly different playstyle for some of their abilities. Is dropping one of the defenses or something else, not sure. I think he's going for the passive one where you passively just reduce like 10%, 5% of damage as you spend chi for monks. Long boys, they are. I'm on total now. Oh hell yeah, Sarah, that's awesome. Sarah gets WoW in the waist $5 a Dalaran. Oh my god, Corey, Sarah, you're beautiful. All right, thank you so much for your donation. I appreciate it. Oh, the monk versus shaman duel. Lulu won that one. The monk won that. Alright, it's gonna be a mini-meat versus Tasty. Tasty's gonna have a lot of verticality with this one, so maybe it'll be to his advantage. She did ask for a randomized map, so maybe it'll help him. Maybe it won't. But I guess we'll just have to wait and see, yeah? Just to wait and see, chat, alrighty? He's gonna go for setting up his port up here. Chilling, just chilling. Tasty is gonna run in with a lightning lasso in the opener, though. Probably gonna get a flame chakra opening and everything. Yep, they're gonna be playing on the upper area. For Tasty's going right against the wall, trying to get a hex up early. It's gonna be touched to death by Lulu. Stun coming on to Tasty, trinkets out of it immediately. Trying to get a hex going onto Lulu. Lulu tried to actually avoid the stun totem to save their trinket so you can continue doing damage after you trinkets that hex initially. But Tasty's gonna just keep spamming healing surges as Lulu's trying to get all the big damage rolling right now. Lightning Last coming in onto Lulu without a trinket. Tasty's able to get some damage out onto the monk. Is going to be able to land an elemental going. Healing surges are coming out, trying to get a stormkeeper, and Lulu's trying to get away. Actually rolled into the wall for just a second, but is able to drag and kick himself away to the other side of the pillar and port all the way to the beginning start of the room. That's going to give him so much advantage in this map to be able to port all the way out here from like that corner. Are you kidding me? And keep coming in as Tasty runs at him. Ducati and Dead are having their own duel, it looks like. Lulu is going to actually play defensive with the Dampen Harm or Dampen Magic. Hex is still going to land onto Lulu. AC is going to have a full setup. Maelstrom ready, man. He has a full setup and ready to go. Is he going to get it all? Does going to be an Earth Shock onto Lulu, do some damage in. Fist of Fury to follow. So when coming out, it's going to be Karma. So Tasty actually doesn't want to do any damage to Lulu. Trying to get a heal off. Is that going to be a kick coming out? Did he juke out? Lulu is going to be a short stun onto the monk right afterwards. So Tasty's not going to be able to get himself the big lightning lasso. Going to do some damage, but not nearly as much as he wants to for the full duration of it. Going to be big Earth Shock coming into Lulu. Into a Hex to follow. Incap comes in. I think Lulu wants to bail out of that. Hex is going to get kicked. Going to roll away and ports all the way to the other side of the room. That's actually going to give the monk so much advantage. Just port and reset. So Tasty's going to almost have to account for this right now. Gonna go around the pillar, dropping in totems early. There's gonna be images coming out for Lulu, knocking back the monk. Might even land a hex right now. Does land a hex, going for healing surges. So that's really good. Gonna land a stormkeeper. Lightning lasso as an opener into a few lightning bolts probably. While the images are running, it is going to be a few lightning bolts. No karma available for Lulu. Does have a wall available. Wall coming out for Tasty as well. Earthshock coming out to Lulu. Does get him hit with to a root right in the opener. Meatballs flying. And Tasty does take out Lulu. Oh my god. It's a 1-1, boys. Anyone could take the next game. Anyone could take the next game. My god. Tasty played that one out so well. And I was thinking the map was going to be so bad for him too. Because of those ports by the monk. It's not crazy. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Dead is over there cowering in fear. Is he cowering towards Tasty? You guys should have a 1v1 duel sometime. Oh no, you and Zakati should totally have a 1v1 duel. Where's Zakati at? Does everybody leave? Is it just me? It is just me. Oh, that makes sense actually. Zapper boys back, boys. Let's go. When I get my bubble, yeah, around level 20 or so. But Sarah, enjoy Paladin. Holy Paladin is very tanky. Prot is really strong. Red is fairly easy, but you'll pick up on a few things here and there. Have fun with it, but just make sure to press bubble whenever that's up. It's not Leo Lulu. Leo Lulu are French. What? Hello? How are you this awesome day? What's up, Boomtown? How you doing, my dude? Welcome to the stream. What's up? What up, Josh Hawk? How you doing, my man, bro? How you doing, my guy? Does Dragon like it? Does the Gladiator Dragon, dude? Looks cool, huh? Alright. Lulu, do you want a specific map or what? Tasty, do you guys want a random map? Do you guys want a random map? Because that'd be kind of cool. Because that'd be fair for both of you. Randomized map. Because it could fuck you up. Go Blackrook? Okay, Blackrook where it began. I'm fine with that. Invite spectator match. Heal is kind of too much for me to handle. Oh, really, Dad? Okay, fair enough, dude. Fair enough. I don't care, make it random. He says Blackrook, so let's go Blackrook. I think it'll be a decent map for both of you, yeah? That's where the duel was last. I should do it random, though. I should do it random. I think Blackrook will be fine, because Tasty has plenty of LOS. He can take advantage of that, and so can Minami. I think it'll be okay, because you guys just had a duel in Blackrook, and Tasty won that one. 5 Rook. We'll do Black. Lulu wasn't able to join in. Oh, because I gotta invite Dead. Here we go. That'll do it. Jason Nixia will 1v1. Does anyone want to 1v1 Jason? By the way, I'm not trying to make it sound bad. It's just these guys have been enjoying these duels for a while, and we had Dead versus Lulu duel. Lulu beat his ass like a bongo drum. We had Lulu versus Prox. Now we have Lulu versus Tasty. These guys have been doing for a while. Everything was so pretty. I have a 110 Spark, and I want to test all the classes in my current class and transfer to Dalaran with my 110 Spark. Okay, sounds cool. Yeah. Sounds cool, Sarah. Yeah, enjoy it. If you never played the game before, never played it, I think the first time you level is one of the coolest experiences ever. Definitely should at least level a character once. You know what I mean? Alright, boys. Here we are, where it all began. Well, not where it all began, but, you know, some of it began. We got Tasty. Prepping. How you doing with the Tasty? You ready? Lulu, let's see if Lulu adjusted the strategy at all. Let's see how this goes. Maybe this will be better, maybe this will be worse. Heed my call! I believe. Yeet my call. I like that better. Yeet my call. Dude, yeet my call is so strong as a trait. Not even funny. Lulu is gonna land a port way back there. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be in cap onto Tasty into Touch of Death. Tasty's gonna trick it out of it, knocking Lulu way out. That Lulu's having to run the long way around into Lightning Lasso. Touch of Death is not gonna do any damage to Tasty. Lulu's holding on to that trinket right now, clutching it close, rolling out on Tasty, gonna get some damage. And Tasty trying to get himself a hex up and running. It's gonna be Capacity Totem. Actually does land onto Lulu's. Lulu gonna trinket out of this one though. No, gonna hold on to it for now. Still holding on to the trinket as images are pummeling him around. Stormkeeper coming out for Tasty. That's actually going to be, ooh, Ring of Peace for Lulu. Very interesting. Popping on a big defensive against Magic. Fist of Fear to follow. Short stomp by Tasty. Oh my god. Lulu's still holding on to that trinket no matter what. Tasty's popping on wall. Healing Surges are coming out. Vivifies are coming out for Lulu as well. Knockback for Tasty. Maybe he can get a Hex off. Is it going to land? Is the Hex going to land? Trying to juke out Lulu. Lulu's actually going to bail behind the pillar for a second. Tasty is going to get a Hex off right now, and that's going to be trinket out of Lulu instantly. Tasty is in a bad situation, trying to go for whatever healing he can. Stun coming in. Is Lulu have everything he needs to score the win right here? Lightning Lasso coming out for Tasty, though. He's going to get a full lasso while he's waddling over away from Lulu. Who's going to roll in there? That's going to be that talent. Ring of Peace makes it impossible to play. Are you serious? That Ring of Peace play, boy. That Ring of Peace play. Ring of Peace. Are you serious? Oh my god. Should we make it a best out of 5? Should we make it a best out of 5? I don't even know. Because if then Lilu would need to just win one more. Oh my god. Tasty, you played so well though. Let me know, Tasty. Let me know. We still have you guys PMs right here. Wait, where are they? There they are. Just say anything? Best out of 5? We could try for best out of 5. So that's 1 for Tasty, 2 for Minimi. But I feel like the reason I want to try to give him best out of 5 though, the reason I want to try to give him like a best out of 5 is because we are switching maps around. In the other duels we only had in the grand, but here we actually ended up doing a couple different maps. Nice emote spam. What an idiot. No problem. I'm fine. We won. Okay, cool. Tasty, cool. Cool. Alrighty, gang. Cool shit, boys. Good shit. Good shit. Good duels, man. He's gonna teabag him. Is this the emote spamming, I guess? I don't really know. Celebrating his victory. No greetings back. What up, Adam? How you doing, my man? How you doing, my dude? Skeet. No, yeet. It's a different one, dude. It's a different one. Best of 3 versus Lilu. Zakati versus Lilu. Ooh. Thanks for the duels. Good night, everyone. Have fun. Tasty, thanks so much for coming by the duels, man. It was such a joy watching you play, dude. It was so enjoyable, honestly. Fortune versus Lilu. Alright, we'll save that for sometime in this week, boys. We'll save that for the next week, or we'll just do some 5-5 duels just for EU for you guys to duel one another. How does that sound, huh? We'll call it here though, because I need to get some food, man. It's 7 PM. I think my guys want to do some keys. Might want to do some keys, man. Here we go. Thank you guys so much for coming by though. I do appreciate all of you guys for joining the duels, the 5-5-1-1 duels, as well as just the 1v1 duels. You guys are fucking beautiful. BFA, I actually recorded that 1v1. I didn't get to record deads. I might just put up dead versus Minimi, like the full session. I might do Minimi versus Prox, Minimi versus Tasty. Unless Tasty wants to get a rematch at a later time. I'm gonna try against Leah. Yeah, if you guys want to do all that, man, you guys can do that next time. I'll let you guys know next time we're doing a 1v1 duel stream on EU. I think that'd be really cool, man. Yeet my call. How much? I would actually see how many of you guys use Yeet my call. Is the Lulu using Yeet my call? No, none of them using Yeet my call. Not from what I see. Prox, does he use Yeet? Let's see, use Yeet. Zikati, does he use Yeet my call? No, he doesn't. Pelter, does he use Yeet? You guys need to Yeet my call. No, Pelter got some Yeet my calls in there. Got a couple of Yeet my call. That's such a strong trade, dude. Judo, does he have it? No. Is it only agility classes that get Yeet my call or what? The Feral Erali had a lot of Yeet my calls, dude. Oh my god. Because those, like, you don't even need to have them happen often. Just whenever they do happen, right? They can turn the tide of a game, honestly, sometimes. That's all I mean by that. Alright, gang. Please don't upload the one where I choke against Leo. Alright, Fortune. Alright, man. I'll try not to. I'll be looking through all of these, man, though. I'll be trying to look through all of these, man. You coming back tonight? Sarah, if I'm doing my keys, I might stream tonight. I'll see, man. I'll see. But thank you, guys. I'm gonna go get some pizza, get some food, relax a little bit, watch TV, message some people. I gotta make a video for tomorrow as well, so I might work on that tomorrow as well. I got a lot of things I gotta do, boys, but it's awesome to be back. Tomorrow we're coming back with 5-5-1-1 duels on the NA, boys. NA. That was a fast stream. We usually stream for like 2 hours or something. Actually, last streams we did about a 3-hour stream. Maybe tomorrow we'll do a 3-hour stream, yeah? TV and 2K18. I know who watches TV, but like, I've been watching like the news or some shit while I'm waiting pizza. Cause like, I don't know. It's kind of nice to just get some pizza, kick my feet up on like this, on the couch, and just let someone play on TV. There's nothing amazing, nothing good anymore. They used to be at one point, especially when I was younger, dude. Good old Cartoon Network. Remember that shit? Oh my god, that was the best. Now it's just a bunch of garbage left and right. You inspire me to play Roll Chrome. I appreciate you, my man. That's so nice of you to say. Holy shit. Already Meatloaf. This is the best. Oh my god. You're not Meatloaf. I got a pizza. I got a pizza, boys. What do you mean? Pizza? Better than meatloaf. I'm not a huge fan of meatloaves, though. I think I'm definitely gonna shave tomorrow, though, for the stream. I feel like I look homeless. Homeless, boys? Homeless? I like that homeless look? God, even Asmongold looks better than me. Are you kidding me? I wish I had a Legion S. I was Legion SV and Legion ID Windwalkers for breakfast, dude. No, Windwalkers were pretty nutty, though. Would a survival hunter beat Windwalkers? I think Legion... No, because I had a 1v5 as a Windwalker. If I could 1v5 as a Windwalker back in Legion... No. I don't think so. Give the stash to shave the beard. I don't know about shaving the beard. I'm thinking like cut it down so it doesn't look homeless. But I like the beard though. I won every rank 1 Windwalker? Really? PvP and Legion LUL. Dude, I'm so glad we're in BFA. I don't know. Some people have like, oh, BFA sucks. Oh, BFA is great. I don't care. I just like that PvP is different in BFA. I was so tired of Legion by the end of it, dude. PvP wise. Everything else in Legion was insanely, absolutely fantastic. From Mythic Pluses to raids to PvE content to just things to do, right? But PvP, I feel like it was kind of stale because developers just didn't invest that much time into the honor talents and changing how talents play in PvP. Like Outlaw had exactly the same honor talents throughout the whole expansion. Please, change something, anything. You know what I mean? It's a perfect counter with traps and setup. Oh yeah, you had that trap that would just be like it forever, wasn't it? Windwalker isn't even broken now. Legion Windwalker was broken. Oh yeah, Legion Windwalker was insane, dude. You just AFK until they have cooldowns and they just force everything and done. You have looked like a Hungary and the mustache. Dude, I'm related. Me and PS Hero are literally from the same mom. What are you talking about? Is he Hungarian? I'm pretty sure PS Hero is Hungarian, dude. Have you seen like the beautiful hair he's got going on? I want to see Spart, so OP. We'll see Spart tomorrow. I'm not sure if I should do spectator mode tomorrow or should I actually participate in some of these duels. Because spectator is a lot of fun. I think we get to see a lot more people play the game. I guess I'll post it on like YouTube tomorrow to see if more people want to see spectator or actually me compete. Dude, PS Hero is a god, man. You know it. You know it. Him and Zico both have like a beautiful head of hair. Alright, boys. Thanks so much for coming by the stream. I appreciate all of you. And I'll see you guys all tomorrow. Alrighty, boys. Peace.